Welcome, everyone, to Motor City Aquatiks and almost Christmas Eve. How is everyone doing today? I need to send this to one quick second. I just need a second. I need a hot second to here we go. All right. How is everyone doing today on this beautiful Thursday night? Hey, Glitch Aquatics, good. Hey, congratulations on the win over there. That was pretty cool. $100. Geez, that's killer. Ed, picking up cichlids. You need to, when you go change that name, Ed, to picking up shrimps. Discus Talk, welcome. Thank you for all the information you gave me the other day. If no one's ever tuned into Discus Talk, please do. They keep and breed discus. They're a very informative channel. They know their stuff. I mean, they know a lot of stuff I know, but they know stuff I don't know. So if they know some of the stuff I know, then they're pretty good at what they do. Way better than me, I'd say. I gifted it. Sweet. That's so cool. Dee Dee's Finden. How are you? Thank you so much for stopping in. Hey, Mr. Allen 248. I am doing well. How are you, Lunatic Fringe? What is going on? It's good to see you in here. Boy, we got a lot of Canadian brethren coming in here and sisterins. Wow, Glitch, that was sweet. Yeah, that was pretty sweet. That was nice. Very nice. $100. That's and here's the thing. If you guys think about it, Rico Stand's actually giving. I don't like to pump anybody up except myself. But if you think about it, if you win $100 gift card, let's say you get a $100 gift card for Corey's Aquarium Co-op, right? Hold on. Okay. If you get a $100 gift card and you live in Canada and they send you $100 cash or something along those lines, you're getting way more than what you would get is if you use that $100 gift card. Because if you go to spend $100 somewhere, their prices are jacked up. So you might spend $100 and they spent $40 on what you're spending $100 on. Plus you got to pay for the shipping. So if you get $100, I mean, that's huge. That's a lot. So Rico Stan is giving, when he gives money to people in Canada because they can't get the gift, you guys are getting above and beyond. So that's a really nice present. Instead of going, well, the gift is only really worth so much because the products are marked up. So when he gives you that extra, that's a big deal. So, I understand you would gift it, make somebody's day, but I'm just saying Rico Stan is actually giving a lot by paying cash. So that's pretty cool, I think that's really cool. Greg's Planet Tanks, welcome. Fish Tropic up in his house. We were looking for you yesterday, Fish Tropic, on the stream at Papa Shrimps. We figured you were out, I don't know, fishing or ice fishing or doing some outdoorsy stuff you did. Did you give today? Hey, did you get what's up? Bobby from Michigan. What is up, Bobby? How are you? Did I give today what? Make sure to spread to love to everyone when you're out. Oh, yeah. Tia and Aqua, thank you so much, Nicole. I really appreciate it so much. Uh-oh. Did the gift go to Tia and Aqua? Tia and Aqua, the coolest cat in the world. Well, I don't want to say it too loud because Ed might get mad. You know, all them Tennessee boys down there, they might start brawling in the streets. So we don't. I think I know who got the gift card. LOL. Yep. That was really nice, Glitch. Really nice to somebody who does stuff like that. Dave Farrell, welcome. How are you? So we took Luke to see Santa Claus today. I told who I gave my gift to say nothing, LOL, and enjoy. I'm trying not to play. I think tonight was the first one that I got into, but I give it away anyways because I didn't play a part in it. I didn't contact him because I'm busy. It's just hard for me to lock down a time and anything like that. We did giveaways last night on Papa Shrimp's channel. That's how I can give. When I show up, I can give, but I just don't want to make prior engagements and not be able to make it, or to do it and to, I don't ever want to not be able to fulfill my obligation. So that's why I never like to say okay to anything like that. But if I did win, I'd give it to somebody. Yeah, I wouldn't keep it. You all right? Yeah. We took Luke to see Santa Claus tonight, and we wanted to, get some pictures. A picture of Luke with Santa. They jacked up the prices so high on that stuff now. We just wanted one picture, and there's nothing there. The only stuff that you could see, and they don't even have it on the desk. The desk is way on the side, and the line's way over here, so they kind of get you. You get in a line, and they come through, and they say, give us your number, your phone number. You give them the phone number. They go up to see Santa. They talk to him for a minute, get their pictures taken, and you all come out, and you go to the desk. Well, at the desk, they say, oh, well, what package would you want? What do you mean, what package do I want? And they're like, well, what package do you want? And you're like, package? I just want a picture. Well, we don't sell single pictures. Now, look, they done made 5 or 6 pictures already, printed them out and everything. So they used all that paper. And they said the cheapest package is $40. Well, we wanted one picture. We don't want a package, and we surely don't want to spend $40 on pictures we're not going to have. We have no one to give them to. We're going to put one on the refrigerator, and that's it. So we ended up leaving and not getting them due to the fact that it's a little too much. They try to squeeze you without you knowing. Yeah. Oh, look at here. Oh, Papa Shrimp. What? Look at what's up, rock and roller?
What's going on, brother?
How are you?
What's up, little dude?
Hello.
Luke got a new rope necklace at the store today.
I'm taking this off.
We went hold on, get in here a little bit.
Wait.
Oh my Lord. Tell me to wait. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Did we lose you? Here, I got to do something. I got to check over here on this side. Uh-oh. Yep. We did lose you. Anyways, get Brian to 1,000 subs. That's the challenge. And while he can't say anything, I'm going to win and he's going to pay me $30. So, because he can't even do a stream right. He's got this fancy mic, doesn't even work. He's all tapping on it and stuff. Lordy. That's so funny. See, at least it's not just me. Have you checked? Did you check the mute button, Brian? Yeah, that's all you got to do. Just nod your head. We don't need to hear you anyways. It's a good thing I jumped on because you'd have a bunch of dead silence. It'd be beep. Discus talk. You need me to teach you about shrimps? Email me. Hit me up at papashrimpaquatics@gmail.com. We'll chat. Maybe you'll give me some ideas of videos to make so that way we can help a bunch of people learn too. That's what it's all about. Sharing the knowledge so everybody can learn, everybody can succeed, and then everybody's got scrimps to talk about and show off. That makes it fun. There you go.
Hear me?
There you are.
Dude,
Wait.
it's got this thingy. I can't never remember, but the mute, Luke came over and I grabbed it so he could stay in front of it, and I did the double tap or something, and it makes it go red. So I'm like, I can't remember how to do it. I wasn't paying attention. So, Luke, I fixed it. Anyways, I took him to the store today that my buddy owns, and I bought him a digital watch to go with the phone he has. Luke doesn't actually have a phone. He's too young. But he has a phone, a real phone, $1,000 phone. But we use it so in case he needs to call us in emergency, he uses Facebook. He calls us through there. So I got him a watch to hook through his phone. So we all got electronic watches. Oh, all right.
What's up, Luke?
Here, hop
Hey,
in
why
here.
do I
Come
hear
on.
an echo?
Sit down. Sit down. Sit.
Is it just me?
Huh?
Glitch is in there with the hammer.
Oh. Still in you. What's happening?
So here's my chain is right here.
Awesome.
Yeah, he got a rope. He got a rope necklace today.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite styles of chains.
Yeah.
Here, I'll put it close up to the camera.
All right. Yeah. You just slide this on over.
Oh, cool. Nice.
You see it?
But
So
yeah,
it's got that like diamond cut or whatever they call it.
I don't know what it is. It's just a rope, but it's brand new. We got to pick it out, so it was pretty cool. My buddy to hook him up. But he let him use the money that we spent on the watch to buy the necklace. So yeah, it was pretty cool. What?
do you want to save the house?
Dude, you ain't got a Santa hat to fit me unless it's made out of a trash can. All right. Watch your feet. So what's happening?
Nada, man. I was getting ready to jam, but then I saw you were going live, so I figured I'd come up to say hello real quick.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, we took dude, they ain't good fit, will it? Oh, there. Hold on a sec. This
All right.
Yes.
You got a big old head, man.
We're low.
I got something.
But God, that thing here, oof.
What? Feels weird?
Yeah.
Too
Yeah.
small for your big old head, man.
Me and Luke went and did some last minute Christmas shopping for Mama today.
And we did some last Christmas shopping.
Yeah, they just snuck out. I think they went for Daddy.
No.
But so we went and did some Christmas shopping today. Remember, I said I had to get Mama her stuff. Well, Luke wanted to come. So we went out and got her stuff. She'd take care of. Hey, you know how we package stuff around here? I'm teaching Luke the right way. The package is big. I'm not a rapper. You don't see me on the cover of a record or anything. I don't have one of those cool names or anything. So when it comes to rapping, I just use a trash bag. Double it up. You can't see through it. I tape it, tie it, good to go. That's how I wrap presents. So Her presents are ready to go under the tree, wrapped in trash bags.
I think I sent you a reply, Discus.
But yep. So we got all that done today, and then I came down here and fed the shrimps. I haven't fed them
Your
in.
lights are on. I thought you were going to leave the lights off.
Today's the third day I wanted to feed them. So I came down, got green beans, a la carte, and opened a can of French cut, fed them, and they're going bonkers. Pulled out a little bit of hair algae stuff. I got to get on these tanks more, man. I'm slacking. But with the holidays here, I'm just like whatever.
Right. Me too.
It's rough. I'm doing the stuff that I know that I have to do to keep them alive, like the plecos. I did a 90% water change on them, fed them some green beans. I think they're having babies because the adults aren't coming out right now, so I'm pretty sure they're in there on some eggs. And just topping off. That's what I'm doing now. I'm doing the tap water tanks. So all the Shelly tanks are now filled. The hob filter, the hangout back, has been on there for I don't know, maybe about 15, 16 hours now in the end tank. And I'm filling all these bottom ones up, all the Neocaridina tanks. I'm just trying to catch up because I don't know why, but the Neo tanks don't run out don't evaporate as fast as Caridina tanks. I don't know. Maybe because they're on the bottom. I'm not sure. Hey, can you? I don't think it's low. I see air bubbles. Can you?
I thought it was the other way around. What I've noticed is
check my water.
The Neo tanks dissolve or evaporate faster than the Caridina tanks, and I always thought it was just because it has higher TDS and more stuff to evaporate off versus Caridina water. But maybe it's different up there with the different temperatures, because I know temperatures make a big difference in evaporation as well. Where'd you go, man? All right, well, let me say hi to everybody. Skipper, Glitch, Army Aquatics, SC Catahoulas, of course, Fish Tropic, Monster Fish Gal, RAY Aquatics, Discus Talk, Mystery Snail Guardians, Dee Dee.
Yeah, I had to fill up my can. I'll tell you, that's the easiest. I mean, I know people have way better systems than I have, but that's got to be one of the best things I ever set up was this, the pump with the 1/4-inch line, running it from my laundry room, because I just fill up a 5-gallon bucket, and you can put all your stuff in there that you want, and then I just pump it from 70 feet away all the way over to a tank. I set an alarm for 10 minutes, and I just come back and check on it. But that's all I have to do. Go over there and turn them all the way up, bang them out, shut them off, walk away, and then pump it over here. But Sandy Farrell, welcome.
Hi, Sandy.
Sandy's Brianna's mom, ain't she?
Yep.
And Dave is Brianna's, is he dad? Yeah. No, I don't know if you heard, we took Luke to the mall. I know your kids are older, but they don't see Santa anymore.
My kids?
Yeah.
Well, they probably do to take the grandkids now.
Yeah. Well, we took Luke tonight. They don't have any prices up. I mean, when he was 3, we took him in the lowest price. You just want a couple pictures for family, $25. We go in there and they don't have any prices near, so you could see it till you get to the desk. The lowest one is $40.
Dang. I
was like, look, we want one picture. They said, well, we don't sell them as one picture. And they got like 5 or 6 pictures out for us to choose from. I said, $40. I said, yeah, I don't want none. And the girl got rude with me. My wife didn't really act like it bothered her, but she said that it was very rude how she was talking. But I was just like, you're really good at your job, but $40, we only want one picture. And I looked at Luke, I said, at least you got to tell Santa what you wanted. He's like, yeah, that's all I care. He said, I got better things to spend $40 on. I said, that's my boy.
Right.
But it was really crazy that, sell one picture. Now you got 6 pictures that you're going to throw in the trash. You just printed all this up, wasted all that ink, and you wouldn't sell us one. And then he tried to sell us this box with all this stuff. And she's like, you want to be the best husband ever and the best dad ever? You could buy your son this box. And I was like, look, I am the best husband and the best dad, and I don't need to buy that stinking box. And my son says, well, I like the hat. And she's like, see? I said, I could buy him a hat at the dollar store for $1. I said, you want me to spend $40 on pictures and $25 on that, $65 for what? Because so we ended up eating Coney's chili dogs with cheese and mustard and all that good stuff after. So we had a good day. But just take a picture at home. There you go. But it was just just because times are better. And I'm not talking about the virus, but I'm just saying, people are making good money now and getting back to work, even though a lot of people are working from home. So there's like so many jobs out there right now. But anyways, people are doing better. Well, don't take advantage of it because, some people have some money in their pocket. It's just too much. $40, sell me one picture. We always could buy one picture. I would have spent $20 on one picture. I would have. $20 is a lot for them to spend $5 or $3 printing it out, so. Vinnie, what? Big Vin's up in here. What? Well, let me put this up. And Merry Christmas to everyone. If we don't get to see you, if me and Papa Shrimp don't get to see you the next day or something, Merry Christmas to everyone.
Definitely. Merry Christmas.
But if anybody wants to come on up. You're more than welcome. I got 10 spots. I got 8 empty ones left. Come on. I paid for this stuff. Get up in here.
Yeah, that way I can go jam my drums and I won't feel bad if I fail on it.
You're not going nowhere.
Hey, what do you mean?
You're not going nowhere.
Hey, what's up, Grant? Merry Christmas.
Grant, what's going on? Oh, Army Aquatics. That's a good channel. If you guys haven't checked out Army Aquatics, who would not want to check out a military fish channel? Or, well, he's aquatic, so maybe he's got more than just fish, but you got to support the military and go check his channel out. It's really cool. Oh, look who it is, Mr. Army Aquatics himself. What is going on?
There he is.
I'm having a tough time mentally right now, as you can tell.
Hey, shake it off. It's almost Christmas Eve, brother.
I know my dogs are going to be on the news because we have like a pup thing on our news, dog of the week or whatever, and my dogs are going to be on the news. I was like, okay, my dogs are going to be famous.
Hey, at least somebody's going to be famous. Hey, look, if your kids are too young right now to get it to where you can retire early, let your dogs do it.
That's the thing. I'm retired already.
Well, I know that, but I'm saying to where it'll pay your bills for the rest of your life.
Oh, nah. My daughter's only, what's today, the 23rd?
Yes, sir.
She's only 3 weeks old today. So a lot of it's probably me not having enough sleep.
Right. How old's your kiddos? You got a brand new one, don't you?
That's the one that's 3 weeks old.
I thought I was watching your stream the other night, and you're saying that you were up waiting to see if they woke up crying or something. You pulled night duty.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing tonight.
Nice.
Good to finally meet you, Papa Shrimp.
Yeah, good to meet you, man.
I actually watched your video on water parameters because there is one. I have been thinking about keeping shrimp, but the thing is, here in Florida, our water is incredibly hard.
Right. Same thing here in Texas.
Oh, shoot.
But luckily,
Still.
I'm on.
What's up, Stillinger?
Hey,
What's going on, Brian? What's up,
What's
Jay?
going on?
What's up, Lou?
Shrimp do well This is for Papa Shrimp and Motor City Aquatics. Which shrimp do well in hard water, or is that none?
No, Neos.
Neos.
Oh, Neocardina. Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Neos.
What about like ghost shrimp and a mono shrimp?
I would. Well, yeah. I mean, you could probably use a mono shrimp, ghost shrimp. I mean, those are feeder shrimp that you usually get at your pet store. But I want to say, I really would love to tell you the Soloaceae, but you just have to. It depends on what is in your water. It can be hard, but it just depends on what's in your water to keep them. You know.
Well,
Grant,
like in Florida,
Grant was asking where in Florida, because I know
Who?
Grant's in Florida.
Yeah, Grant's in
from
Florida.
Garden of Eden.
I'm
Yeah.
in Southwest Florida. I'm in Port Charlotte.
Hi,
So-
Sam. What's up, Pepin? What's up to everybody in the chat?
What's
I have
Mr.
a question.
Slinya?
I'm actually.
I tested my water before, and I was told I have perfect parameters. But now that you're talking about it, I never got to ask, do I have hard water or what? You know, when they told me I had perfect parameters, they never, and you know, I wasn't told, was it hard or how would I find out? Test strips?
Yeah, well, a TDS meter probably be better.
Yeah.
Or do you have a GHKH?
I don't have
Test?
nothing.
Oh, well, yeah. Probably take it to your pet store.
Our TDS was measured like 300 or 400.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
See, the whole thing is what me and Papa Shrimp talked about the other day is the number. If you know what's in the water column, then the TDS number is just letting you know, like if the water gets dirty and it's water change time, or if for some reason you do a water change and it's 300, and then next week you go to put water in the tank, so you test it before and it's 350 out of your tap, you're going to wonder why. And you're going to ask, you're going to stop for a minute, and before you pump that water into your tank, you're probably going to test it. Just make sure there's nothing in it that the city put it that could kill your stuff, but if you don't have a way to test it, just take it to your store and ask them to test it for you.
Yeah, I'll ask, next time I'll ask if it's hard or hot, because they don't charge.
Right. Most pet stores don't even, and another thing is most pool stores don't. So I know it, well, here it's going to winter, but the pool store has a super expensive water test kit, and you can go there and
You're up in
ask.
Detroit, ain't you?
What's that?
You're up in Michigan somewhere?
I am, yeah. Yep, just outside of downtown Detroit.
I'm south of Tampa by 110 miles or so south of Tampa. So I'm in the deep south part of Florida.
Cool.
I know Texas does have some pretty hard water.
Yeah.
And no diss on Texas, Papa Shrimp, but they say Texas has the worst water in the nation.
I believe it. I know that I fought all kinds of water issues coming out of my tap. So most of the time I just stuck with RO water. Just because it was easier to do that and put what I wanted into my water versus fight the water coming from the city.
Like the water that we had coming out of the tap, we actually had something happen, and we were actually having not only ammonia in our water, but we were also having nitrites in our water.
See, there you go. But you could test for that. That's the important part.
Yeah, I tested for it, and I was like, because I went to my local fish store, they said, yeah, we have nitrites in our water right now.
Yeah.
I'm like, how? I was like, well, that's when you just pour a whole bunch of that nitrifying bacteria in there, take care of all it.
Hey, but that's who was it? Pumpkin King had contacted me because he said, "Man, I keep getting these shrimp off you, and they're not doing well." And I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "I don't know. The water's all messed up." I said, "How's your water messed up?" I said, "What are you getting?" And he said, "I'm getting RO water, just like he told me to." Well, he was going to the pet store and getting it. Well, the pet store had high nitrates in RO water. I don't know if their filters were bad or what, but the minute I told him that, he went to the store, bought an RO machine, and he had extreme success. But he was going to the pet store, and they were giving him bad water. So he's calling me going, dude, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? I said, test your water. And he's telling me all these freaky numbers. And I'm like, how is that possible? You're putting pure water in your tank. He's like, but it's coming from the pet store with these numbers. I was like, oh boy, they're just going back there and giving you any kind of water, like sucking it up off the floor and wringing it out of a rag and giving it to you. So it was crazy.
Vinny,
What's going on, Vinny?
What's up, guys?
What's up, Vinny?
I had to crash the party.
Hey, crash it, my brother.
how you doing, Vinny?
How are you doing?
How you doing, guys?
Doing good.
Oh, my
doing
God.
Good.
Oh, no, hold on. I'm messing you up.
No,
Yeah,
you're
Brian,
There
you
you go.
sound far away.
There you go. Hold on, I got it.
But it's
There we
no
go.
biggie.
Sorry about that.
But there
I
is
forgot I
one
was
today.
watching you.
Motor City. One thing came out of today. I officially am 100% retired at the age of 28.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I guess there's positives to that and negatives to that. So
The negative is the fixed income. The positive is I don't have to work anymore.
right, I have family members that are the same. My wife was in the Army, but she's okay. But I have cousins that were in the Navy and cousins that was in the Army, and they're both 100%. They can't work. So
If
Hey,
you're,
Logan,
Go real quick.
Logan, you're too young to be retired. You better stay active.
I was going to say, if he's retired, does he get the senior citizen discount at least?
at Denny's.
Yeah, of course at Denny's.
Right,
Well,
but he
I
said
do.
the VA gave it, told him he's 100% unemployable.
my boss would tell you the same thing about me. Don't worry. Some of those opinions are overrated. Jesus.
Yeah, when they told my cousin he was unemployable and gave him 100%, he sold his house, moved up north, bought 40 acres, and he's putting his kids through school up there. So, I don't know. I don't know if I could do it at 28, never work again. I'd have to have a daily routine.
Well, you can work. You just don't have to work for anybody.
Right, all under the
Which
table.
is-
Yeah. So what's
Hey,
going
Brian, I'm going to take off and go jam.
Whatever, dude. You're rock and roll lame today, baby.
Hey, man, I'm going to go jam my drums. Thank
Hey,
you.
thanks for coming, dude.
Thanks for having me, man. It was fun.
Who's your favorite drummer?
Steve Gadd
No idea who that is.
did the 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover drum
Okay.
lick, and he's been on all kinds of stuff. He's old school jazz drummer. He's
That's how.
amazing.
Now I know you know drums because I was figuring everybody either says Neil Peart or they're Neil Peart or Neil Peart.
Yeah, he's one of my favorites. Nico McBrain from Iron Maiden, Dave Lombardo from Slayer. I got a bunch of favorites, but Steve
I rem-
Gadd is one of my all-time favorites.
I have a friend of mine. This girl, she spent time on a special tour with Rush right before Neil got sick. They were on a bus, and they went out and did this kind of dinner thing together. She's got all pictures of her with Rush. It's phenomenal. Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah, right. I mean, and it was really close. They were on the bus together. Like sharing seats. And well, she's an attractive girl, so that didn't really hurt
Oh,
the
yeah.
circumstances. But it's phenomenal. They were so nice to everybody too. You wouldn't even think they were rock stars.
That's cool.
Gary, I forgot to tell you, the other day at work, I was working in a trailer because they're bringing so many people in now. They need a place to put them, so they're bringing in trailers, having us build walls for offices and stuff. And we had the DTE employees had this Bluetooth speaker. And they had it over on the table, and they were playing the music for us, because we don't have all that stuff, because all the machines and stuff in there. Well, they start playing this drum, like Iron Maiden and Dio. Oh, it was a lot of Dio, and I was like, oh, you guys did like remake Dio songs. He's like, oh no, that's me. And I was like, what? And the one DT guy pointed at the other and he showed me the phone and they were all about, dude, he looks like the biggest dweeb I've ever seen. And that guy can just go nuts on a set of drums.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, I thought to myself, I thought right then and there about you, and I was like, oh, that's crazy. But yeah, he was going crazy. He was good.
Cool deal.
Yeah. So, but all right, thanks for coming up, and
Yeah, peace out, everybody.
see you if I don't see you tomorrow or Christmas. Have a great Christmas, dude.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. Have a safe one.
All right, see ya.
Later.
Peace.
We'll say hi to Foxy Fish Aquatic Nest. Mary Page coming in.
Hey, Motor City, I actually have an idea for starting to do T-shirts. Believe it or not. Or just a logo design.
Uh huh.
It's going to be a fish with an Army Kevlar holding a rifle.
Yeah, there's none right. Yeah. Hey, I've been trying to tell my wife because see, we support veterans. We support anyone who's active. We get big discounts like free shipping. All because my son's active. He's an MP in the Army. My wife's retired. You know, she did 5.5 years in the Army. So, you know, and half of my family's all in the military. So we give as much as we can because our biggest thing, one of the biggest reasons we started the channel was, you know, because I suffered from depression, anxiety, and panic attacks. And after my wife had our third child, she started having like stress and anxiety. So,
Like a lot of the postpartum stuff.
After the third shot, she got anxiety. Like, is this guy gonna stay away from me for a couple months? Jesus, he's probably hiding.
So
She hears you come in.
Motor City, where do you ship? Do you have a store online?
do I? Yeah. It's motorcityaquatics.com, but it's with a K. Aquatics with a K. Yeah.
It's all shrimp.
I sell shrimp, and I'm getting ready to put fish on and stuff. Like my Shelleys are breeding really good.
What kind of shellies are they? Neolamprologus multifasciatus or the?
I got multis and the kygomas right now. My wife calls them kickstands because their bottom fins go down and they're blue and they swim up and they sit on those bottom stands. Look them up; they're really cool.
Keep me in mind when you're ready to get rid of some of those. Those
Which
things
ones?
that I can't pronounce either name, so I'm not even going to try. He said it pretty good. Either one.
The multifasciitis.
Either one.
Yeah,
Either one would be fine.
Well, they both had the kygomas are on their third set of babies, and the multis, I don't know how many sets they've had so far, but that's what that little hob filter is right there, because I just run dual sponge filters on them. So I'm putting that on because that end one also has baby half beats in it. So I just do that to get some extra clean in it and stuff. But yeah, I can send you some.
I'm looking to change stuff up a little bit. I'm giving some fish. I'm giving some fish away. I'm cleaning some tanks out. I'm moving some things around. I just want to do something a little different. That's what I like about this hobby.
Motor City.
I hear stupid people say what's up to everybody in the chat.
Oh, I hate people. What's happening?
How much people in the chat?
No, I hate stupid people say what's up to everyone in the chat. Saying hi to everyone in the chat.
Hi, IHSP. What's up? What's up? I actually have a room I want to turn into my fish room, but I gotta do some. It's the Florida sun room. Then I'm gonna turn into my fish room because it's already a concrete floor. But my issue is in the wintertime, like there's not a vent from the house to out there, so it gets cooler in the winter and it gets really hot in the summer.
Are the windows insulated?
Actually, I just got them insulated. They are hurricane windows.
So, but what I'm saying is, are they double pane?
They're double panes, yes.
So then it keeps the hot and cold from transferring like a house window.
Yeah.
Are the walls of the sunroom insulated?
Yes.
Then what I would probably do.
I'll put a space heater out there for the wintertime.
Yeah, Vinnie or somebody might have a really good idea.
Dude, I got one right here. It's a GE. It's an air conditioner and a heater. You just need to put it in the size of a dryer vent. It sits right there. This thing blows phenomenal cold and a little bit of heat whenever I need it. They're not that expensive. I got mine used at Facebook for $100, still in the box. It's
because I want to turn that into my fish room. The only issue is I have 2 dressers out there, which I'm okay with that.
Firewood.
yeah,
No, that's
stands.
it's my dad's dresser and my uncle John's dresser. They live in
These fish stands.
Yeah,
Those are the strongest things in the world for a stand.
Actually, I was thinking about building my own stand, but I gotta move some things. I gotta move the table because it has a 29 gallon. I was actually going to do a rack system out there on one wall, and then on the other wall have just one giant tank.
Okay, if you're gonna build a stand, one tip I can give you is think about how to spread the load on the bottom of the frame.
Yeah.
Okay, you have to spread that weight out, so just to disperse it. So what I did with my stand right here that I did, I put a flat bottom on the cross facing, so it can carry the load on a wider stand.
How big of a tank is that still?
The 44 gallon. It's 2 feet tall.
That tank is actually taller than mine. Mine's a 6 foot 125.
That's what I got. My big one's like that. I love that footprint. It's incredible.
I wish it was just a little bit taller.
What would that be, Vinny? A little taller. What's the next one? A 150 or 130? 150.
yeah.
A 150 is, I think, 23 or 24 inches tall.
Right.
Or is it 28? I think it's 20. I don't know. It's one of those.
I like the taller front windows. I like it. I like those for display. Like I like the low boys for other things, but as far as looking at it, I like that big window in front of me. That's why I got this 55 in front of my bed because I like that big. It's the same size as the TV.
55 tall?
Yeah, high. What is that? The 24?
45 over there that I got for free.
Those are the best.
Yeah.
Those are the best.
Posted an ad on Craigslist saying, "Hey, if you have an unwanted fish tank, I'll take it off your hands." And then the guy called me the next day, said, "Hey, I got a 45 gallon for you."
Think about it. We are one of the only hobbies where that happens. You don't see that in other hobbies. You don't see a guy go, "Hey, I'm a comic collector. I got a bunch of million X-Men comics. Here, take them." Or, or anything. "Oh, I work on cars. Here, I got a toolbox. Just take it. I don't need it." We're the only hobby that does that.
I got those big, old nice freaking toolboxes. Yeah, here, you can have it now. No, that's not happen.
Yeah, no way. But we go to somebody's house. "Hey, I got a 300 gallon. Just get this thing out of here before my wife divorces me. All right, just please get it out of here," or vice versa.
Actually, no. There was a 400 gallon tank for sale in the east part of Florida for 200. I wanted to get it, but I didn't have a pickup truck.
It's almost worth getting it just to resell it at that point.
Yeah. I don't know how many times.
Just, all it needed was to be resealed, and I know how to do that.
So you could have rented a truck.
That's a beast, though, to reseal a 400.
Still in, yeah. Rent a truck for $30 from Home Depot.
I'm on the west coast of Florida. It was all the way on the east coast of Florida.
All right.
So what?
How long does that take?
Go on a road trip. Hey, what do you got to do? You're retired.
A couple hours. I know. You do some stealth camping.
The tank was 10 feet long.
Oh my god.
Wow.
That is, dude.
So where would I put that in my house?
You don't.
Those are tanks that aren't made anymore unless they're special made.
It was a custom-made aquarium.
Yeah, those
You make a custom patio for it in your backyard.
Yeah, there you go.
And still, remember when I first started my channel, I was going to build like a 300-gallon plywood aquarium?
Yeah.
That went out the window because, for one, I got married.
That's it.
And two, the cost of lumber and glass is outrageous.
Yeah,
It dropped down. It did go up. It did go up.
Came down here in Michigan. It's back to original price.
Not here in Florida.
Oh, well, if your lumber's up, you better go buy these racks then, or buy this rack. This is this goes up 5 shelves, but I only have 4. But this is like the biggest that they make. But if your lumber's still hot, you better buy a metal rack. It's cheaper.
I'm
Yeah,
so
Home Depot has a nice metal rack. It's weight rated. It's in the thousands. So it'll work. It's like $5, like you said, it's like $99.
Now I did find a tank I really wanted. It was a 55-gallon and it had a sump for $25.
nice.
And I
But
was like, what? 55 gallon for $25, and it comes with a sump. Only if I had $25, I would have gone and picked it up.
This one over here, this 32 gallon, it's a BioCube. Somebody was selling it for $60. They said there were scratches on it, so I went and looked at it with my eldest son. He was here from the Army. And when we got there, I said, well, can I get it for $40? And they said, yeah, but she's like, the light doesn't work. I said, I don't care. These are like $400 tanks. What do I care? So I brought it home. The light worked, but the plug was bad. So I called my buddy at the store and I said, hey, I got this tank. Now he sells these tanks. And he says, well, hey, I got a brand new lid here. I'll just give it to you. Bring that other one up here and we'll check and see what's wrong with it. So I went up there and we tested the lid. The light worked, but the plug was bad. So he just gave me the brand new box and said, here, I took it all out. We put it in all the old stuff. He said, I'll sell it to somebody who needs parts. Well, then I had no stand. And he's like, look, I got a brand new stand over here in the box. I said, how much is it? He looks it up at $175 his cost. He said, give me $200. I had like $280 store credit. I said, okay, take it off my credit. So now I got a brand new stand, a brand new lid with a 32-gallon BioCube, and I got my breeding pair of discus in there. I took them out of this 20 high, and I put them over there now. So
the cool thing is, there's a neighbor of mine that lives right behind me over that way. And he has all sorts of different sized tanks just sitting outside.
so would he pick one up on the way home?
yeah,
Whoops.
yeah.
Whoops.
You might want to go cut that guy's grass.
Yeah.
He has 75 gallons sitting there. 75-gallon aquariums. I was like, hey, I'd buy a couple of them off you. Get a few angelfish and have one for a freaking red devil.
Yeah.
Or one for an Oscar and one for a red devil.
Yeah.
I got a red devil you can have. This thing is he's gonna go pretty soon. The thing is huge. And I got him, believe it or not, I got him at a PetSmart. He's beautiful. He's even got a hump on his friggin' head. But I think he's just too big.
I don't have a tank big enough for him. This 1.5 is full of fish.
Just a 10-gallon, that's all. That's all you need. Nice little 10-gallon.
With a fishbowl.
Remember, they only grow as big as the tank. Remember, that's it.
Oh, okay.
But I tried that.
Vinnie, if I have a freaking whole bunch, if I have one guppy in here, it's going to be like an 8-foot guppy.
Yes, he's going to grow to the size of the tank. He goes both sides. No, but that's like those creams that make things grow. How come they don't make your hands grow when you're putting it on? It's like, how does that work?
Still,
You know?
I appreciate you sharing every video that I do. Thank you.
All right, Brian. Thanks for having me on. Logan, Vinny.
Hey, brother, good to see you, man. Hey, have a great holiday, man.
Yeah.
If I don't see you.
Hey, you still working?
Eh?
You still working?
No, I'm taking a few days off. Yesterday, I'm off to like 27.
But you still got a job, though, right?
Oh yeah. I'm self-employed, and I'm like,
From today till the 3rd. I go back on the 3rd.
oh, yeah.
January 3rd?
Yeah. Well, I'm a union
All
guy.
that time
So,
off?
yeah. Hey, it's government work, so I don't care.
Dude, there's a moratorium in most cities anyway. You can't even work.
Yeah.
Like, I can't go to New York City right now and put up a sign for the last 2 weeks. You're not allowed to do anything. Same thing with Stanford. Same thing with Philadelphia. A lot of places. They do a moratorium. You're not allowed to do any work.
Yeah.
Just shut it down.
I'm not allowed to do
Later, Aquatics, man. Danny, I'll be in the chat.
All right. Thank you for coming up, man. Good
Yeah, I
seeing you.
can't take too many days off. My boss is a prick sometimes.
And I'm going to work tomorrow.
Hey, I told them put me on the call-in list. I said if it's If it's not a holiday, just call me in. I don't care. You know,
Well,
I mean, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of money. Holiday money. It's like triple time.
We're putting up a sign for a restaurant tomorrow, and they don't have a permit for it.
And
So I
guess
figured
what?
that's probably the best day to do it without anybody, really
I found
really
out
busting
the
them for it.
Angelfish that I couldn't figure out. It's a yellow veil-tail angel. A yellow veil. He's over here. And
All right.
All right, brother.
Later, everybody.
See you, buddy.
right there.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I've never had an angelfish, ever.
I have a tank full of them.
Never had one. They freak me out. I said that
used to
before.
have them, but they would get really aggressive when they would lay eggs, so I got rid of them.
My blood parrots, they're even when I go just to clean out the plants that get in the intakes of the filter on this side because I don't have an intake sponge for it yet.
No,
Those blood parrots freaking bite my hand.
oh yeah, that's why it says blood parrot.
I actually wanted to get King Kong parrots. Or the polar blue parrots, the ones that are
The polar blue are awesome. I have two of those. Those things are awesome.
bred with convicts.
Yeah, but they act like parrots, though. Mine do. They don't. They're not aggressive like convicts get. But they grow nice. They get nice and fat. Little fat bodies.
Yeah, they're big. They're fat. And I also have a Severum in here. I thought he was a red shoulder. Just come to find out he's just a regular green Severum.
Blood parrots and Severums are some of the cheapest, coolest fish you can get. Because you can get those.
I keep Severums, kept them for years.
Yeah. Some of them look like almost a poor man's. They look like a poor man's discus. Some of them.
That's what they call them.
They're the poor
Damn
man-
it! I thought I made that up. I was gonna print T-shirts and everything. Darn it! Yeah, polar blues are really pretty. I agree, Chevy Fish. Especially when you got them in the blue light. When you got them in the blue light, they almost look like aliens. The way they kind of light up.
And a lot of these angelfish, the smaller angelfish that you see in this tank, I actually bred in captivity. They're actually they're a spawn of my breeding pair that I had. It was a black marble with a stripe.
I'm not good at breeding.
Huh?
That's sort of thing. That's why I want to change stuff up. I want to try to do a little more breeding like everybody else is doing. I've never really tried breeding before.
I would actually like to breed Severums. I think that'd be pretty cool to breed.
What's up, Melvin? What up, Hank? Skipper? Ed?
Which Ed? Is it Chattanooga Ed?
No, it's Ed's picking up cichlids.
Nice. Yeah, I breed Super Red Severums. I got two massive ones over there. They're huge.
What are those Severums that are the polka dotted, the gold ones with the red dots? Is that just a gold Severum?
Sure. I don't think I've ever seen a gold Severum with red.
I know the exact one he's talking about. I've had them. I just don't know if there's a different name for them.
Oh no.
I call them the gold Severum with the red dots.
Keep. What's up, buddy? Danny Ritchie. Gold spotted Severum. That's Danny's.
There you go.
With me, I used to keep so many Severums, but when it came down to let's say it's red shoulder, red face, this, that, and the other. When they started growing and get their colors, it was hard to tell them apart. So there wasn't like a big difference between this, that, and the other. So I was just like, all right. And then I just got lucky enough and got a male and a female, and we bred them, and we did really good. But when I took the babies out, they've never had babies since. It's like they're freaked out and they don't trust me anymore. But it's like,
the blood parrots was when I first got them. They were shy. They were really, really shy when I first got them. And once they came into gained their personality, they're little pricks.
Hey, they're like that kid that wants to just go up and give everybody a hug. I mean, they're not like. Because I notice what they do with my Oscars. They kind of like, they're all in their face like, hey, like a dog. Play with me. I don't really see them. I don't really see them striking hard or whatever. They're just real pains in the. in the East.
Yeah, Oscars are really nice. I don't know if you ever watch Predatory Fins. That guy gets some super nice looking Oscars in his stuff.
I want an albino tiger Oscar, I want a regular tiger Oscar, and I want a red Oscar.
I like my Tiger Oscars.
Yeah.
And then I got the one with the long bins.
Yeah, they're just pooping machines like Severums. So if you got a good filter, it's all you need. What do you got on there on that 125 for filtration?
3 Aqua Clear 110s.
Dang.
On top of a sponge filter.
Oh yeah, well how many fish you got in there?
A lot. I got 12 angels.
So far that's not much.
Severum.
You got 12 angels and what?
2 parrots, a severum, and 2 bala sharks and a rainbow shark. Yeah, I got quite a.
Probably take one of those 110s off.
Really?
Yeah.
For what?
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, there's nothing wrong with overfiltrating, but I don't think that it's packed so much to where you need 3 of them.
It's a lot of filtration.
Yeah, that's a lot of filtration. I mean, now there's nothing wrong with it. Don't get me wrong, but 110s are a beast. 110's Aqua Clear 110. That little one right there is an Aqua Clear. First one I ever had. It's a little 50. I'll never get rid of it. I'm an Aqua Clear. I love Aqua Clears. I don't care what anybody says. They're like the best filter hob that you can get because you can put it in the back whatever you want.
Honestly, if I had a canister, I would replace all 3 Aqua Clears with a canister.
That's what I did. I put an FX6 on it. I took both 110s off and put an FX6 on it.
I was thinking maybe an FX5 or something.
The 6 does good. But see, I keep discus in there. Discus, Severums, Corridoras, and snails.
I do got a question for you, though. Which filter is cheaper than the FX6 but has about the same amount of flow? Because the FX6, you got to think, is like a $300 or $400 filter.
Yeah, what's the white ones? They're gray now, Vinny. What are the... Are they...
Oh.
Not,
No, don't don't say the sun.
nah, well, it's the one that looks like the sun, the white one.
Aqua Top?
Yeah, it's an Aqua Top. That's a pretty good one.
I know how dare I say this? My sponsor for my channel, he has Aqua Tops on for sale.
I've had them. They last because they come with Vinny. Don't they come with the built-in
UV sterilizer?
UV sterilizer. So that is the one.
Yeah.
Fluval makes a good one. I mean, you don't have to go with the FX. You could go with the FX4. Well, see, that's $300 at Petco.
The FX4?
Yeah, that's $300. But here at Petco, it is.
Dude, you gotta look. Those you gotta wait, and they go on deals.
Yeah,
those you can get 50% off. Those you cannot buy unless you find a deal on them.
Yeah, what is it? What do they go down to, Vinny? Like $250 for that?
Yeah, they drop it down. They drop it. I gotta be honest. In the back room there, I have 6 canister filters. None of them are hooked up. None of them. Because no, it got to the point where I'm just sponge filter, big pump, and HOBs for now. And eventually, I want to get rid of the HOBs and just run. Maybe have a small one just for that flow on the top. You know. Yeah. But other than that, how much electricity am I going to pay for every month? You know, what am I going to eventually have 26? And then when the power goes out, I had 2 of them back up on me once at one time because the power went out. I guess I didn't have the hose coiled the right way. Wow, that really bummed me out too.
You know,
and then there's such a beast to clean.
Here in Florida, we have a program called budget billing. No matter what, whether it's winter or summer, whatever, our electricity bill stays around the same every month.
Up in here in Connecticut, my electric bill is ridiculous. That's all I can say. It's what? 285 to 300 a month, 3 something a month.
Mine's more.
Really?
$360 a month.
Well, now I don't feel so bad.
Edwina.
Now I don't feel so bad. What are you running over there? How many tanks do you have?
4.
4. I got 26 down here, and I got kids.
Part of it is also I have a pool as well.
Okay. All right. In a secret laboratory in the basement where you're recreating the Frankenstein monster.
Here in the South, we don't have basements.
That's true. It's all swampland. You don't have attics either, really, do you?
No, we have an attic at our house.
Like you can actually live in an attic, like we have here. Like
No.
you can
You see the insulation.
okay, yeah, you can stuff grandma up in there.
Yeah.
And grandma's like, it's so hot up here. But she won't let you get an air conditioner. No, I don't believe in those. I just want a fan. What if it sets on fire while I'm sleeping? Like, Grandma, they've been using air conditioners for 100 years now. What are you talking about? You got a refrigerator downstairs
I'm down to 50.
with the wool blankets.
Also, I have another filter that technically is not a filter, but technically it is a filter. Live plants.
Yeah, no, that's a filter.
I got, look at some of the size of these Anubias I got in this tank.
Well, yeah, them are nice.
That's some
It's a
big
nice
Anubias.
tank. It looks nice.
Yeah, it's a real nice tank.
I like the darker background gives it a lot of depth. It has depth to it when you look at it.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks cool.
I think
originally just wanted to paint the background black.
I think you need a couple more HOBs though. I think you should, with a supercharger. You put like 7 of them on the back.
Downgrade down to just no HOBs on this tank and just one canister.
Yeah, that's all I got. And I got real big fish in there. And
All I want for Christmas is an FX6.
What about a sump underneath?
I would have to drill the tank, wouldn't I?
Yeah, it's easy to drill glass, dude.
What?
It's really easy to drill glass.
But not with water in it.
Well, no, that's true. That's true.
just put a large can underneath it.
Yeah. I saw somebody try it. In one of my videos, I put a guy up. He tried to drill it with water in it. It didn't work for him.
That's funny.
Now that big piece of driftwood
hold on.
I actually got from the in-laws' house. What's up?
What up, man?
It's a big Danny
How's it going?
and Tweety.
Danny, it's official. I'm officially retired.
Retired?
Yeah.
You got
You
100%,
talk about
100%,
in the army?
100% VA disability, total and permanent.
What?
Look, Danny's like, I wish I could do that. I wouldn't have to work no more.
Yeah.
$2,000 a month for
I've heard
nothing's cool, huh?
disability sucks though.
Okay, there you go. Yeah.
$3,600 a month?
Yeah.
But yet my mortgage is like
I'm
$1,700
totally
a month.
fine on that.
Well, you better move.
I can't.
You better take on some tenants.
No, what I'm going to do actually is I got to take my VA letter to the tax collector's office because I get a huge discount on property tax. My property tax would be like $500 or $600 a
Yeah,
year.
we were trying to like
Refinance?
house the refinance to the VA because when we did it, I did it at FHA. But when my wife goes to VA, they're like, "Do you know how long the list is for that?" And she's like, "Well, just put me on it." And we still haven't heard on it. It's been about 4 years.
Yeah.
I actually got my house through the VA home loan.
Yeah, because I don't think you pay taxes on a VA home loan, do you?
You still pay property tax down here.
Yeah, but you don't pay tax on the loan.
No, not on the loan, but you still get interest.
Yeah.
My interest rate's like 2.75%.
Better rates and stuff too.
Yeah, I pay 4.3. It's been that way since I bought the house, but
Dude, I'm at 4.2 and I'm losing my mind with these people. Lower the rate. What's wrong with it? What are you doing? Lower the rate.
hey, they'll contact you every other day on your email telling you to refinance.
Oh, they do. They tried to nail me. Because of the COVID thing. They tried to get me on a technicality where they could make me as delinquent, even though I'm only like 1 month behind. Because they sold my mortgage to one of these predatory companies, and they waited 21 days.
Did
21.
they sell it to a company called Mr. Cooper?
No. But it might as well be. So they sold it, and they waited 21 days. I'm sitting there with a payment in my pocket. for 21 days till they give me my new loan number. So that 21 days happens to take the money in my pocket that they didn't take. Now next month's is due. So add that in with the 1 month I actually am behind, and it becomes 3 months on paper. So then you become delinquent. Now they're refusing to take my payment. They're not letting me set up the online thing. I had a bully. I said, I know exactly what you're doing. I know exactly what you're doing. You take my payment right now. I'm making another payment on the 31st. So basically, I owe for next month, which isn't due till the 16th. I don't really owe you shit till the 16th. It's what they try to do, man. It's just what they try to do, because I know my other company was all right. They weren't bad. They dealt with me. We were going through. I'm trying to do a refinance. My mother owned this house. I've been here for 18 years now. I want to refinance. It's just me. I own this with my ex-wife, and I still have it. And her name's still. She declared bankruptcy, so her name's still on the friggin' title, even though I have a quick claim deed. It's a whole mess of stuff. But they were trying to screw me and add all these legal fees and take my house. I know they were.
I was thinking about I'm still thinking about that. When I get paid, Danny, I'm going to reach out to you for some duckweed. I don't care what anyone says. I want some duckweed.
I got you.
I'm going to get that duckweed.
That invoice too.
Because I don't care.
You do an invoice.
What?
I do it through PayPal.
Yeah, but why you do an invoice?
It's just easier that way.
For what? It's a paper trail. If you order something off of me right now, I say send it to my PayPal, and then I send it to you. What's the invoice for? Hey, look, if you trust me, as everyone does, what do you need an invoice for? You don't. You are the receipt. If he was to call you and say, Danny, the stuff you sent me is dead, you would go, okay, I'll send you more. You don't need a receipt. You are the receipt. And he's going to take a picture of whatever it is that you send him to show that it's dead, or you don't send it to him. But you're the receipt. No paperwork's necessary. None.
I know it's not, but I like to do it that way. I have that, and then like when I ship it off, I send them like a nice tracking number and all that stuff.
Well, I do the tracking number too. If you order something off me, I go to UPS, I punch you in the system, unless you're already in there, and then I send it right to your phone, or I email you your tracking number and tell you it's UPS.
I got something that
So you don't actually purchase the shrimp directly from your website, or?
Yeah. Well, no. Well, it's not really working properly because I don't have what it takes to make it that way, and the guy who helps me is real busy right now. But if you just go to the bottom and message me and say, Brian, this is what I want, then you just send it to my PayPal. If it's $80, you send $80 to my PayPal.
First thing you got to know is the secret knock. You show up at the door and you give him the secret knock. All right, it's got to be a certain one. And he comes to the door. He opens the slit, and you go, "I'm here for some shrimp." And he looks up and down, and if you look all right, he opens the door. What kind of shrimp you want here? What you got? You know?
Now,
You paint a great picture there.
Yes, exactly what happens, and it's all cash. I mean, cash only. That's it. We don't deal in imaginary things like PayPal. That doesn't really. Who knows what that is? Cash.
If anyone has a single 6-foot LED light that can grow plants, I will send you both my 3-foot aqua stars. If anyone has a single 6-foot LED light that can grow plants, I will send you both my 3-foot aqua stars.
Sorry about that.
I like that. Sounded like one of them alien movies at the end.
Well, I jumped over to YouTube really quick, and
that's what I did at the beginning.
Did y'all hear what I said? Anyone in chat, if y'all have a 6-foot light that grows plants, I will send you my fluval aqua styes that I got. 2 of them for one single 6-foot light.
Yeah. The 6-foot lights are expensive. When I got rid of my 120, it was a 4-foot. So I called my buddy at the store. I said, I want a 6-foot. And the 6-foot that I have is handmade. So I told him, I said, look, I'll give you the light and everything, but I need a light. so he gave me a 6-foot to go with it. But it's one of the ones that controls all the fans and this and that. It's one of the
a simple one that can grow plants. That's it. None of the fancy
go to Menards. Go to
I have a
Menards and buy, like,
5-foot one that can grow plants, but it's gonna make your tank look kind of a pinkish color.
Pink?
Nice.
Did you say pink?
And it comes with it.
Like
It
a
comes.
pinkish purpley.
It comes with a disco ball.
It's
Is it a
it
fluorescent light?
has a lot of reds and pinks. You know, it's
But go
it's a grow
seriously,
light.
I'm about to jet.
The red lights are actually good grow lights. But anyone who wants 2 Fubu Aqua
Just-
Skies, I'll for a 6-foot light. Just let me know.
Richard, I buy my my racks. All my racks I buy from Home Depot. I don't make them. I used to, but I don't make them anymore.
Is your fish room in your basement?
Yes, sir, it is.
Hey, that means if a tornado hits, at least all your fish tanks will be safe.
Possibly, unless the house collapses.
If it's like an F1 or F2 tornado, you'll be okay.
Sure, but
So
tornadoes don't come through Michigan, so
yeah, you got other things to worry about, Michigan.
yeah.
But that's also true. Since they're in the basement, they're not going to get hit by a drive-by either.
Right.
You know, you only got to worry about the people upstairs.
Hey,
So,
Vinny,
yes,
he also
yes,
has
sir.
to worry about. He also has to worry about his car being on brake.
yeah,
Detroit,
well, it's
all
that's how they
all the
are.
cars stripped and being on block.
That's it.
Yeah, that's downtown. I live in the suburbs. It's not so bad here. They just come up and you've got cameras all over your house. They still come up and try your door handles and stuff. They don't care.
Oh,
Do you know what
God.
the nickname of my city is? Port Shithole.
That's hot.
Yeah.
And actually, I live in one of the nicer neighborhoods. Hence,
What
why
is it? What is the real place?
my house is a $200,000 house.
What part of Florida?
Port Charlotte.
Okay, I know where that is.
Oh,
I-
Port shit. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we had a tornado
Dude,
3 days ago. 2 days ago, we had a tornado. 2-3 days ago.
I don't know. I wasn't there. you live down there. We don't get tornadoes in Connecticut. We just we have we just no we get taxes. That's all we get, taxes. Just an exorbitant amount of taxes. The snow isn't that bad. We know how to deal with snow up here. It's not like when it snows down south and you guys have never seen snow before. Snow to us is like ugh.
They haven't snowed this far south since the 80s.
It snowed in Texas last year a whole lot.
Yeah, I know.
That's a lot. But no, we're used to it up here. I got a 4-wheel drive Jeep. I don't give a crap.
What?
Yeah.
I have an all-wheel drive Nissan Rogue.
I don't think I want to live anywhere without snow. I don't think I'd want to raise my kids up somewhere that doesn't have 4 seasons.
True.
Florida has not as hot and dry or hot and wet. That's the 2 seasons in Florida. Not as hot and dry or hot and wet.
I had to scrub out a dual sponge filter. Sorry.
It's bad when we have 2 seasons and it's not even like summer, winter, fall. It's wet and dry.
Yeah, it's look. You can complain about it. There's nothing wrong with complaining about snow and all that, but to watch your children go outside and build a snowman and do it with them and have snowball fights and stuff.
That's what, to be honest, the first time you pop your kid real good with a snowball and they get that look on your face like, whoa, this is for real? That is the best. Come on, you remember the first time your dad popped you with a snowball? You're like, holy Jesus, he just popped me with a snowball.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, and if they're cold and icy, boy, it hurts. Now it's up.
Oh yeah, they didn't even mess. It wasn't even that soft snow.
Now, what I like about Florida, you can make sand castles.
We got sand up here. Don't make it seem like we don't got sand.
Yeah.
I live right near the beach. I might live closer to the beach than you.
Hey, but guess what? Florida's home to the #1 beach in North America.
Dude, anything that's number one in North America is garbage. So it's just, all right, because we like the worst things. We're like, what's the lowest common denominator? Yeah, let's go.
Hey, you know what the worst state to live in is?
McDonald's.
Missouri.
New Mexico.
Why? Because it's like old Mexico. Is that the joke?
It's like old
Worst state
Mexico,
to live in is
but no, it's really bad crime, really shitty weather.
And let me ask you a question. Why are we still calling these states new? Why is it still New Jersey? You've been Jersey for 200 friggin' years now. It's time to just be Jersey. Enough with the new. There's nothing new about you. All right, now if we get a real like new Puerto Rico, all right, I can go with that one. You know, new something, but not fucking New Jersey, New Mexico. You're not New Mexico anymore. You just Mexico Light, Mexico Light.
Isn't new anymore. That's been around for a while. That's been around longer than Rush.
I want to live in New England? What do you mean New England? None of us go anywhere. You think I wake up in the morning, and I start thinking about the Queen and stuff? Get out of here.
Yeah, don't be like, I want some Tim Crumpets and let's watch the Patriots play today.
I mean, they put that stuff on television like people are interested in all that stuff.
Yeah, maybe
You couldn't hear anything except about the royal baby. Like, oh my god.
maybe the Manchester United are playing today. You sleep through that snore fest. No, stop trying to push soccer on us in this country. We don't really like it. Get over it, all right? I don't care what you do to it. Do you?
It's more fun to play.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's the whole point of actually trying to like make a sport popular. Is people want to watch it. If you're like, it's more fun to play. It's not very good for a sport. Like basketball, most people just go, I can't do that. I can't run up and down the court twice, much less what that guy just did. That jumping thing, that's not real. I don't believe he jumped higher than I stand. Boxing?
I know, it's amazing.
You look at the boxers. You mean I'm going to get in a ring with a guy who just all he does is hit me the whole time? And look how big he is. Look at the muscles on this guy. Why do I want to fight him? Can't I go home? Can I play Xbox?
Like when they're that big,
I'd be in a boxing match with Floyd Mayweather. And I'd be like, man, I can't hit the dude because all he's doing is bobbing and weaving. I can't freaking hit him. Like,
you can't hit him because he's throwing hundreds at you the whole time. That guy is so paid.
A lot of blood to get those arms moving. So
that's a lot of work.
You have to have endurance, and you just have to last long enough to where they're worn the hell out.
That's how I was as a kid. I loved sports as a kid. Until it got to the point where they said, okay, you got to show up for practice at 6 o'clock the next morning.
50 away from that 1K mark.
Who? We didn't hear you. You spoke over me. What do you want from me?
Yeah, I have Husky Rex. The Gladiator Rex, I believe, are what's the other place? Lowe's. Lowe's, I believe, is who sells the Gladiator Rex. But yeah, it's Husky Rex. Home Depot sells Husky, and those are up right now. I was just there the other day, and I saw the price, and I couldn't believe it. It shocked me how high they were, but they don't bow nothing. I got all these things on it. They don't bow. I don't have any extra support. They say they're rated for so many thousands pounds, and I don't have an issue with it. So it's not like I'm putting 125-gallon tanks on it, but it's.
Aqua says he got his rack from Lowe's as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you not using your new microphone right now?
What's that?
Are you not using your fancy microphone right now?
Yeah. Why? Check.
Oh, you are? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Why?
I don't know. You've just had a couple of different weird audio swings. Sometimes you're really quiet.
And it's because his voice is still changing.
Well,
it's going through puberty.
I don't know what we got in my rack, but
yeah, it says that I'm using it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can actually be really, really crazy, but not spaz out crazy, but really, really hyper. But when you have no sleep, it's hard to be hyper. I'm just reading through chat.
I'm lucky I get to build my racks. I get to build them out of aluminum from work, aluminum tubing. So I just weld that stuff together real quick, cut it to whatever size I need to slam it into, but I kind of built my room backwards. I kind of started stuffing tanks in like an addict instead of actually planning ahead. Like, there's some power strips that I got to do yoga to get to. Like, it's like in the corner.
Just to get behind the 125.
Yeah, dude, it's ridiculous because I didn't plan it out properly.
I'm playing Twister behind the 125, and I'm like, oh, okay. My body's not supposed to bend that way.
Yeah. My kids are down here. They're like, Dad, you need help? I'm like stuck between the tanks trying to do this, do that. Especially when something blows and you got to replace that plug. It's like, oh my God. And you can't really just cut it and cap it off like, you know, like you do in the garage.
Vinny, you know what I like about these the Fuvo lights? Is they're all automated timers.
Yeah, that's nice. I just got sent a Higer light that a 48 inch for Higer, Hygger, whatever. They sent me a bunch of stuff. They sent me one. They sent me one.
Say a Higger.
No, whatever.
They send you stuff?
Yeah. They send me, yeah. They're sending me stuff. I got to do reviews on it. I got a guy over there. I talk to him. All right. I know a little Chinese here and there. We get along, you know. Little dim sum, little sake, and we talk business. You know.
Yeah, his name's
You know I got you all.
They sent me the 48-inch light with the timer, the programmable one, and all that. I got it. I'm about to unbox it tomorrow at work and see how that goes.
Vinny, you know I got you already, though, right?
But I have you, right? Don't I? I must.
The weird thing was I was getting a whole bunch of banana or whatever you want to call them people, and then I'd wake up the next day and I would have lost like 20 or 30.
Yeah, that happens.
I gained 20, then I lost 25.
On Tuesday, I lost one.
You got what?
Of a sudden I gained 2 more.
319 right now?
I should be at 320.
It says 319 on mine, but I've been subscribed for a while, my friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I should say I'm subscribed for a while.
You've been on mine for like a year and a half now.
Yeah. I just have no. I know.
Have a big name YouTuber subscribed to it.
I don't know why it's so low.
Which one?
Palmer.
Which one? Oh, the
Palmer Aquatiks.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
He's a cool dude.
There's a lot of cool people. Even the
like me.
Even the big channels behind the scenes, I've talked to a lot of them and stuff. They're all, you know.
There's one person that I want to meet, but then again, I'm afraid he'd be like has a huge ego.
Who? Danny? He's right there.
Danny plays guitar. He's actually good at guitar, and I like his duckweed song.
I saw it. We talked about that before.
You said I like your duckweed song.
I think we listened to it live, as a matter of fact.
You listened to the Goldfish in a Bowl.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not down with your record catalog, Paul McCartney.
It's all right.
I'm just teasing.
I know.
Jesus.
I'm going along with it.
Look, the one thing I did here, I did say was good. So it'll come up. I'll run across it. No, to be honest, I've been so busy. I'm so behind on like actually watching anything.
The people I work with, a lot of people know him. I work with Diego.
The guy from Medora?
Go Diego,
No.
go.
Yeah, I do.
Diego.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry, I'm bad. Well, if you said Petsonics first, I would have known. I kind of like to call people by their screen names because it's promoting them.
I like Petsonics.
That's what the screen name is. I figure when you use their real name, unless you're like, talking in a private conversation, I'd rather say to promote the person.
Mine are one and the same.
Where does he keep going to? What's he doing in there? Is he doing a bump in the bathroom? We don't know about it?
Is he kissing his... No.
No?
I don't know where he is.
It's all right. He's a child of the 70s. He could be in there. Got some disco music going. Got a mirror laid out. See,
My dad.
the bird got excited. The bird was like, "We're doing lines. We're doing lines."
We got some fish mail coming in on Monday. Miss Sandy Farrell sent me some root tabs for my 125.
I've never used those. I've heard good things though. I'm terrible with plants.
When I used root tab, my jungle valve was sprouting like the weed that it is. It went all over the whole entire tank. I was like, now only if I have luck with jungle valve in this tank and take over the whole tank. That'd look cool.
So apparently only Oscar's made a game out of Kevin K9 Aquatics. Anytime somebody pulls a move like Kevin, she takes a shot.
Okay, tomorrow is going to be 78 degrees.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you're in Florida. We expect that. I mean, you said it was going to be like 8. And we were like, whoa.
Right now.
78 degrees on Christmas Eve, though? That's kind of weird.
Jeez, Robert.
Do you put Christmas lights on the palm trees? I love when they do that.
Yes, we put
I love that.
lights in the palm tree.
I love that. All right, what Christmas movies are we gonna watch? Die Hard, Christmas Vacation. What are we gonna? I need a Christmas movie. I'm thinking of something tonight before I go to bed.
Watch Home Alone.
That's not a bad one.
Final episode of
Home Alone.
Hawkeye. Dang it!
A what?
I forgot to watch the final episode of Hawkeye.
Did you? You know what? I forgot. I forgot that was even a character. Jesus, Hawkeye. What is Marvel doing? What did it?
Dude, Hawkeye's been a long-term comic book character.
A long-term burden on that team. A long-term brings nothing to the table. What did he do? Go back and watch the movies. He was a burden. Look at this.
Honestly, in the movies, they don't do Hawkeye enough justice because he actually does have superpowers. They don't really get into it in the movie.
No, he comes off as a poof, though, as a complete waste. With his weird. It really. Come on. We want to see Thor. We want to see the Hulk done right. We want better X-Men. Like Spider-Man. We don't want to see ancillary. We don't want to see these ancillary characters.
X-Men is where I got my name from, right?
What was that?
I got my name from Wolverine.
Yeah, we want to see that. We don't want to see Shang-Chi. We don't want to see the Eternals. We don't care what Black Widow's doing all by herself. No one cares about any of that stuff. Captain Marvel. Stop bothering with these people.
Freaking Joker doing his own thing with Jared Leto. I'm sorry, Jared Leto did not make a good Joker.
Well, that's DC. That's a whole nother complete disaster of not how to make superhero movies. I was actually talking about how Marvel ruined the biggest money-making scheme that's ever existed. Just put Iron Man in another metal suit and put it out there, because that's what we want to see. We don't want to see what's next. Oh, a She-Hulk TV show? Nobody bought the comic book.
Do a War Machine movie.
There you go. Another no one's going to watch a movie. No one knows who War Machine... You would. You would. You're Army Aquatics, and we understand that. But the average population is going to go, what? What? No, they want to see... Why do you think Fast and Furious 9 made money? Dude, they've been driving around in cars for 9 movies. That hasn't got boring for these people.
The last 30 years.
Yeah, but take out... But the one movie they did make where they took out all the stars... No one cared. Tokyo Drift didn't even exist because they they want The Rock. They want this. They want They would rather have Paul Walker's corpse than somebody they've never seen before. Right? That's what we want in America.
I only saw the first 2 movies.
I've never seen one of them. Vin Diesel creeps me out as a human being.
I like Vin Diesel in the Chronicles of Riddick.
No, I never.
I liked him in The Pacifier. That was a movie.
The Patch. I did see that. I'll be honest. I'm not gonna lie. I did see that.
It's actually a good movie.
I remember the first. I saw him in Boiler Room first.
That was a good movie.
Yes, that with Giovanni Ribisi. It was a great performance by that kid in that movie. That was a really good movie. If you haven't seen Boiler Room,
See a freaking John Cena movie.
John Cena.
oh, which one? The Marine. The Marine.
He stars in the second one.
It was all right. It was all
I
right.
like John Cena in comedy.
I like
Yeah.
Goldberg. I like Goldberg, to be honest with you. I like
Goldberg
good.
did pretty well in The Longest Yard with Adam Sandler.
Yeah, he's also got a couple.
Red
He's got.
Pauly was in that movie. Stone Cold was in that movie.
What's the movie where he plays the killer Santa Claus? Goldberg plays the killer Santa Slays. I think that's what it's called. It's actually quite funny.
I like a lot of. I've seen a lot of wrestlers in movies.
I watched the movie that I really liked. It had the Big Show in it, and it had Dean Cain, the guy that used to play Superman. And Dean Cain got sent to jail for killing the people that killed his wife, and him and the Big Show get into a big. It was really graphic. The fight scenes were quite surprising to me. I didn't think he had it in him.
Did you know that Triple H was actually in the movie?
Yes, actually, yeah, he was. What was he? What? Oh my God, I forget which one he was. It wasn't it.
My cousin Vinnie.
Yeah. What's
He was
up?
also in Blade.
Yes, that's the one. I see that guy all the time going into the WWE building. It's right down the street from me. It's right across the street from my liquor store.
You know he can't wrestle no more because he had a heart attack, right?
I didn't think any of that was real to begin with. I didn't think.
Michelle,
I just-
if you're on a computer, go to my channel, and my email is in the About Me section.
It's self-promotion. Self-promotion.
She wants to get in contact.
I know.
I don't even want to go out. I mean, I've heard recently, I heard somebody go off when somebody said something on their stream. Look, this is my business stream, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I want to come on here no more. Somebody just said something about something on there and they went off. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, no, Michelle lives by me. Well, she lives over by my buddy's store, but
Who does?
she's great people. Michelle Kinsey. Oh, Vinny, hey, you guys, I ordered my shirts. They'll be here the first Tuesday after Christmas.
Ooh.
And Jason from Jadrin Aquatics just did my stickers, and he sent them out FedEx yesterday. So I'll have all the new ones with the Mustang on it, Motor City Aquatics. So really excited.
Wow.
Yeah.
I bought 600 stickers for $60. 15, 12 or $15, $12 shipping. That's what it was.
Dang.
Oh, you
How
get
much-
Jadrin has good prices. I gotta get hooked up with Jadrin.
yeah, Jadrin's out cold, dude. He made my Detroit.
Do you like? How does he work? Like, does he design? Like, do you send him design?
No. I don't know if you pay him if he'll design. Now he made my Detroit stickers for me. But these ones, when I just messaged him, I said, "Hey, I need my new design made." And he's like, "Look, I don't design." He's like, "So you got to get me the pattern." I said, "I already got it." So I emailed it to him, and I don't know, about 4 hours later, he said, "Okay, they're FedEx," and he sent me a price, and I sent it to him.
How much was the price for everything?
It was $60 for 600 stickers, 10 cents a piece.
How much? How much for shirts?
Oh, I go down the street. Oh, how much am I going to sell them for? I think $18.
That's much
Everyone
better
says
prices
go on-
than like Teespring stuff for those.
That's the thing is here's the thing is, you know, you're paying Teespring to handle your design. And at any time there to make a cup or do this or I just go down the street to the guy who made those shirts, and those shirts, I don't know, I've washed it 50 times and it hasn't even. It's
Oh, shit! Wait, there's There's a complete difference between Teespring and those things and an actual silkscreen mom and pop guy or whatever down the street. Because I used to do silkscreen. I did silkscreen part time. I worked on an 8-color press, a 16-color press we did the RGB, all that stuff. And like I get my shirts, I did very simple because it's just Vinnie's Aquatics Army, and I kind of wanted it to look faded. I wasn't going for multiple colors. I wasn't going for a realistic picture. If I'm going to do that, I'm going to have to go to a professional. But as far as if something simple, like if you want to do property of shirts, like property of Danny, you know, you can, with it looks a little faded, that you could sell pretty cheap because you can. The one good thing about Teespring is though you can basically, if you want to give it away at cost, give somebody a $12 T-shirt. I mean, you know, that's not bad. It's not bad. It ain't a single run.
Yeah.
Shipped to their stupid house.
Teespring, I think Teespring's pretty expensive for that. Because here's the other reason why I order my own. Because if you come to me for a net or whatever, you're not going to Teespring, paying shipping there,
Yeah.
and then coming to me and buying some and paying shipping. You just come to me and get
Oh,
everything.
yeah, well, that's a whole different. Yeah, no, look. If I was going to do anything fancy, like my next shirt, I'm going to have done by somebody that can do, you know, multiple colors and things like that.
Oh, and another thing,
Something really simple.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's like hey, if you're gonna have a birthday party for your friggin', if you're gonna have a birthday party for your niece and you want to get everybody T-shirts, go to Teespring. You know, you could just because the setup charges and whatever a professional is actually gonna cost you is. But if you have a complex design or anything you want, if you want white on black double stroke, you're not getting it from Teespring. You're just not getting it. Right? They're coating that thing once, it doesn't matter. Right? It's like when you get your house painted and you look and it's all blotchy because the guy was high when he did it. No, but it will serve a purpose if you have that kind of, like that graffiti look. If you're going for that, or you can get away with it. Other than that, no, I don't see it. Like the shirt, even the shirt you're wearing, I don't see them being able to do that.
Like mine's gonna be simple. It's just gonna be a fish with a Kevlar and an instant rifle.
Yeah, they might be able to do something like that.
Hey, read this shirt, Vinny. This is another one my wife got me. Read this.
Oh my God.
May you be in heaven a full half hour before the devil knows
You're dead.
Yeah, exactly.
That's from Peaky Blinders.
Yeah.
My wife gets me all that cool stuff. But no, the thing is with, look, Vinny's taking a call. With the shirts, the last shirts I got, those shirts are Gildan. The brand name is Gildan.
Yes, those are good shirts.
But
Yeah.
he has really soft ones that cost even more.
Yeah.
So I got those this time. I paid $1.50 more per shirt because it doesn't matter with the holidays. I have to wait anyways. So I can't get them in a day. So I said, yeah, give me all the soft shirts. So now all the shirts that are coming feel like they're like 5 years old. They're super soft and broke in. They're not hard like baseball shirts, you know, the Gildan shirts.
You can get lost. You can get lost in the options, though. You can get lost online in the options of what quality. That's why it's good that a lot of places you can get a sample. Like, let me see, let me feel it. Look, the best is always to walk into a place and go, here's my design. Let me see the shirt. I'll come pick them up next Tuesday. That's always the best way to do it. Because you get to open it up right there and look at it before you even leave. Yeah. Before you even pay for it.
About going down the street from me is this guy just started out. He's only been there a couple of years. He said where he was at. I don't know. He's with the child stuff, you know. His wife has the kid most of the time, and she would call him and say, come get your kid now or you ain't gonna be able to see her. And they live like 45 minutes away, and he was always late, so he stopped working where he was. He came and opened his own business. He's a computer guy, so that's how he knows how to do this stuff. But you walk in there and the front of it's just, he does jackets and everything like Carhartt coats, but they're not Carhartt. But when you feel them, they're almost identical. But he does hoodies, everything. He's got it all right there. You just tell him. And then his store he's got some tables and stuff back there with one press, and then a computer and stuff. And you just tell him what you want, and you take off and he takes care of it. But the guy's just crazy good. But I like going in there and be able to feel the fabric and know if it'll be comfortable. Because, see, I like a shirt that lays on you. I don't like it to be all scruffy and you're all, you got to wash it first to soften it up. I want a soft shirt. So if I got to pay more to bring everybody a softer shirt, and now with me changing the name, it just says Motor City Aquatics. There's nothing on there but a Mustang. So it's cool. Now maybe a car guy will want to wear it. He'll spend the money to wear it to support me, because it has a 69 Mustang on it,
Why a 69? Why not a 70?
Well, because Pumpkin King picked it out. So
Okay.
yeah.
I mean, the 69 is phenomenal. I'm just partial to those two slots they have where the second headlight was on the 70.
He went off of he likes the movie Gone in 60 Seconds. Eleanor.
It's another one of those movies I can't watch. I can't watch movies where people just drive. It drives me crazy. I get nervous. It's like, come on. It's like being in the car with your wife driving. No offense.
Yeah.
I did look it up. Fish Tropic and Tales from the Crypt.
Did you look up Tales from the Crypt yet? Oh, yeah.
I need to take my contacts out.
What is that reference?
When I get all this stuff, I'll have hoodies, but I only have 3 hoodies. One for my wife, me, and my son. But if anybody wants anything, like I said, it's all I have to do is call him. He's down the street. I can put in an order, and the price is still the same if I order one or if I order 100.
So basically, what you're saying is you're gonna have gang gear, right? Right. What are the gangs? Because I definitely want to. I need some swag. That's what they call it, right? That's what the young kids call it. I need some swag, dude. I definitely want one.
But see, that's the thing is when you get a little store like this to want to support you because you support them. That's the cool part,
Look, I'm the first guy that says if you got a choice, go to the small business first. Go to the. I mean, even if unless it's a 20% or higher difference, if it's 5%, 10%, just go to the mom and pop. Besides, there's something to be said about actually going in a store and seeing what you're getting and touching it and like I don't care whether it's a tool or a fish or a t-shirt, anything like that. You want to touch it, or you want to see it or whatever. There's something to be in that little. Maybe the person actually has a little bit of information, or sometimes you get lucky and you talk to somebody who actually knows a lot. Right. That's what blows me away. You go into somebody's Home Depots or something, you start talking to this guy. He's some old guy in the back. You just asking him where a screw is, and all of a sudden, this guy knows everything. What are you doing in the Home Depot? I hurt my leg or something. But I want to. I'm gonna have to get a hoodie.
Actual store versus buying stuff online.
Yeah, John the Fisherman. Yeah, so I'm gonna get the hoodie. See, if you guys like the hoodie, all you gotta do is let me know, and I'll get it, and it'll be made in a couple days, and I can send it to you. That's the thing is I can do all the footwork. You're
gonna get one of these and model it for us, then, is what you're saying?
Yes.
So we can see.
Gray and black. Yeah, I'm gonna do
it. So we gotta imagine what it's gonna look like without having man breasts.
Yeah, I talk my wife into coming down here and spin it a couple times.
Don't, dude. Trust me, don't. That's a can of worms you do not want to open. I know. All of a sudden, you're gonna hear ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
Put her in your videos, dude.
Right. Tropic, I can do that. I can be dazzle yours anytime, buddy. I get the little sparkle.
Like Dice. A bedazzler, okay? Like Dice used to bedazzler's leathers. That would be great.
Yeah.
I want mine autographed, to be honest. I don't want it. I want a black hoodie with a silver Sharpie. You got to autograph it.
Yeah, hey, that's what I did with my Aquacella shirt. I went to Aquacella, got a silver Sharpie, and had everyone there signing it silver.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it was cool. I think I'm the only one that did it, too. So that's why it hangs there. I don't wear it. I'll never wear it. I was thinking about auctioning it, but then I was like,
All right. So a couple years ago, a long time ago, because when I was married, I went and I bought a T-shirt at a comedy show. And one of my favorite comedians, Jim Norton, he signed the signed the shirt with the Sharpie and all that. I was like, oh, this is great. I'm going to save this forever. Well, fast forward about 8 years later, 9 years later, I didn't have a clean T-shirt to wear. It's not one in the house. I was divorced at the time. I wasn't doing, we get that thing where you just don't have any laundry as a guy. So I'm like, fuck it. That was it. Done. Memory gone. Just wore that shirt. Who knows anymore? Who knows? Doesn't matter. Watch that autograph right out.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's I got that one done. I leave it. Oh, I got a hat sign for.
All right. Is it me or does it sound like he's running to the back of the room while he's talking, but he's still right there?
Who, me?
I think some of it is just like how loud your microphone is.
No, it's not the microphone, dude. It's me. It doesn't matter. You
have a lot of background noise coming through. Too.
I know that is a problem.
No. Has a way of like,
you're normally much louder, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but your buzz is really loud, so
I would have to kill my fish to eliminate that at the moment.
I don't mind it. It's just a.
No, I didn't mean that. I meant you. Sometimes your mic is the volume is dipping. Maybe it's just me. Anybody else in the chat notice it dips down a little bit, then it comes back up.
Yeah, and it does that, but I think some of it is actually StreamYard trying to like balance the compensation and the audio level.
I believe that.
Yeah.
Yes, Danny. Hey, some of us have some bass in our voice, so we can't help it, brother.
Yeah, just bear with me.
I had it, dude. Listen. I look. I didn't even say anything offensive, and I'm causing problems. Right. It's a joke. Come on, you don't have a lot of bass in your voice. It's all right. Oh wow! Now he's got me. See? You win. You win.
I just don't talk like that.
No, I do have a lot of. My voice is really loud, and I do have a lot of background noise, unfortunately. But it's just this one pump. I'm still trying to, it's all I can. It's my basement. I have another room to go into. I can't go into my teenager's room. If I go into the living room, the dog's gonna just harass me the whole time. Look, he doesn't care. Look at him. Now watch, the heat's gonna come on too. Yeah, and like Robert said, my vibrator is on medium, so that might be it too.
Hey, he was talking about signatures. I don't know if you know or even care, but I got this TDS pen signed by Flip Aquatics at Aquacella because I'm a nerd.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a really good one. You can set the number on the back. You get the screw, so you can tweak it in. Put it in the solvent. In the water and stuff. But see, because you got these, and then you got these too, to where you can get them with the temperature.
Yeah,
it does temperature. And then this one just does TDS.
I gave that set to somebody. Yeah. I wanted to get one myself, but I didn't have enough money, so I just sent it to the person who won the contest. But I heard they work really well.
Yeah, it's not bad. The ones that do temperature are way more sensitive than ones that do just TDS, because with that temperature probe in there, it's I don't know why, but it's a lot more sensitive than just a plain one. But I like just now, I went to go, because I'm topping off tanks as this is going, and I'm like, okay, can I just jump over to RO? And so I tested the tank to see how high the TDS was, and so I'm just going to top off with plain RO instead of mixing. I don't need to mix because the TDS is up, and I'm not doing water changes. I just do top off. So let me go do that now.
Here we go. I want to do play-by-play. Somebody put on that Meatloaf song.
Like I'm out of hell!
Yeah, no, it's that one, the one with Phil Rizzuto in it. Do you love me? Do you love me right now? Yeah, there you go. So you can do that. I could never do that. It's impossible.
I didn't know that was Meatloaf, honestly.
Yes, that's Meatloaf. And Phil Rizzuto from the play-by-play guy from the Yankees.
Huh.
Sorry, bad joke. Oh darn! I missed the bad joke. I don't want to. Love bad jokes.
Beginner, she asked me to get one to test the salt.
So, what's everyone doing? What are you guys doing for Christmas Eve and Christmas? Is anybody? I mean, Danny, you don't really do much, do you? And I know Vinnie, you're that guy. But do you have
that
anything
guy.
with your kids? Well, I don't want to say the D word.
Oh, yeah, no. It's all right. It's a blessing.
Well, yeah. But are you gonna chill with your children, or
Christmas Eve, I decided I'm going to help Santa. He called me up. He's like, "Hey, do me a favor. Can you help me throw some of these packages down these chimneys for these creepy kids?" And I was like, Santa, for you, anything. So that's what I'm going to do Christmas Eve. Or probably sit home, have a blunt or two, and maybe have a drink. No, my kids have planned. They're going to their friend's house for a teenager thing, Christmas Eve party. And then I guess Christmas morning they're going to want their cash. And then I might stop by the ex-wife's, the grandmother, the ex-mother-in-law, because the kids are going over there for.
The kids are teenagers? I figured they'd be moved out of the house by now.
No, they're not. No. Well, one of them is. One of them's out of college, but the other two one's 14 and one's 17.
Yeah, there's a kid that, I call him a kid, he's younger than me, but he looks like he's 18, but there's a guy that works at the nuke plant with me, and he's a laborer. And I said, where do you live? He said, I still live at home with my parents. I said, you do? How old are you? He said, 26. And I said, really? But he said he's looking for a house, but house prices are so high here. I told him, I said, you'd be dumb to try to move out. I said, you might as well just wait until you can get in something better. But yeah, 26, he lives with his mom and aunt.
I mean, I ended up back at my parents when I was 26, but me and my ex-fiance had broken up and stuff, so I lost the apartment.
Look, he said ex-fiance, like it was legal. Harvard, ex-fiance.
Ex-fiance. My fiance.
For half of everything.
No, they do get to keep the apartment, though. Right. That's one thing.
I gave her the apartment, and I took everything that I brought into the relationship.
Yeah, I gave it to her. You know what? I gave my ex-wife child support too. It's all completely of my own doing. I had no idea that all she had to do was call the cop. Look, dude, all she had to do was call the cop and say, Danny hit me. And that's it. So you're going to, take the apartment, take the dishes, take everything. The only thing you guys would have poured over was probably the dog or another pet. But other than that, leave it, dude. At that point, dude.
I had the apartment for like one more month. I left the lease 1 month early. But
at that point,
she had in there was like a bed and a computer.
That's all she did. You're better off cutting your arm off and leaving it there and just to get out. Trust me. You don't want to do a Phil Hartman. You don't want to tell her you're breaking up with her and then go to sleep in the same bed. Phil Hartman?
But now I got my own house.
I know. Look at it. It's nice.
Hey, is that a house or is it an apartment?
It's a house.
Now, do you own it or do you rent?
I own it.
See, I thought you rented till I heard you say,
I bought this house 2 years ago, September 2019. Now, I did rent a house for 3 years with Buddy.
Well, I
had a roommate when I first moved in here. He moved in with me, helped me kind of get, settled in and all that. I gave him a really good deal on rent. And
how old are you?
I'm 32.
Good job. Good job. See, now that was serious. Good job. It's great for you. My joke now is, so everybody knows that the joke was, damn, I thought you were squatting. Okay? Just to preface. Yeah, that's it. Look, you can't move me out. I got my fish tanks. It's my house. No, congratulations, dude. It's the only thing I do is at least I own a house. And,
That's
It's-
a big deal.
Yeah.
You got a job and you own your own house. That's huge.
My idea is eventually I want to move down
today's
south.
world, that is huge.
I want to move down south, give this to my daughters in a couple of years, so they're locked in at a cheap mortgage rate. It's going to be much cheaper than if they rented anything, and then they can do whatever they want to do with it eventually. Because I kind of want to get my two daughters want to do beauty stuff. They're going to school for it. They're learning how to do, the eyebrows, the nails, hair, all that stuff, which is a great trade. It's a great trade. My aunt owns her own salon after starting out as a hairdresser. My mother was a hairdresser. That stuff, dude, $120 these women pay to get their eyebrows done. It's ridiculous.
Even I went and got like a massage before, and it was huge. But
You're married, dude. You're married.
But when I go to the acupuncturist, I get the massage. That's $75.
Yeah.
She said she does. She doesn't like to do more than 4, but if she has to, she's got somebody that needs to come in, she'll do 5. Okay, add that times 75.
What I want to do is set them up where they know what they're doing, rent them a little space where they could rent out part of that space to other people. And that's like what they do in the salons. My aunt, she has the place, but she rents out like 6 chairs.
Yeah.
And that pays for everything, and then everything else is gravy.
Yeah.
And they don't. No one can tell them what to do. They don't have to worry about wasting all this money on college that they're never going to be able to pay back. This is something you could, for $5, $6, $7 grand, you could start out something really, boom. Just all they got to do is show up.
And then,
Have you ever tried one of those sensory deprivation tanks?
I want one of those here.
Oh,
No, my kids are too young. Cut it out. But my daughters, I will say, my daughters are incredibly beautiful. Like, I'd be afraid to show a picture of them because all the creeps. My daughters are really beautiful. So if they were to open up something with a nice personality, I think they would do great. I don't think they would, I think, hey, look, it don't hurt. It don't hurt if you're in the beauty industry and you look good.
Danny does need eyebrows.
It's like nobody wants to go to a fat physical trainer.
Right.
It's like, who's your trainer? Hey, it's Pat Albert. What? You don't want to go to that.
Yeah, that's funny.
You go to Lucille Ball for cardio.
Only Oscars says so they look like their mom.
Yeah, basically. Look, no, only Oscars. Trust me. When I was young, it's a whole different story than now. Life is beating me up a little bit. I'm a little what you call weathered.
Drugs will do that to you.
Not just that, dude. All right, I've had my head almost cut off. I've fallen off a cliff. I've been run over. I've had multiple guns put to my head. I was beat with a knife to my throat. My nose was broken 8 times. I was married. Right? So I had to go physically attack some boyfriend that was beating up my mother at 9 years old. I've gone through a lot I was in a biker bar at 10 where they were having a knife fight over the pinball machine while I was underneath it. Oh yeah, I've been through some stuff. My family was in the mafia, some of them. No, they really were. My Uncle Nate and all these people. I shouldn't even say this shit because they're going to get me again. They will. What are you talking about? You're not supposed to talk about your Uncle Nate, okay? He just ran a deli for some people, okay? Yeah, whatever. No, dude. Unfortunately, I went to a psychiatrist once to talk things out because I thought it would benefit me.
Package?
No, he offered. He goes, you know what, dude? But not. He didn't say dude because he was a doctor and he was a little better than that. But his basically whole gist was he wanted to write a book with me about all the weird stuff. No, I'm here to talk to you. If I write a book, it's going to be my own book. I don't need your weird help. It's like, what are you talking about? Oh, the stuff I went through as a kid? Forget about it. For the stories I could tell, it's ridiculous.
Forget about it.
So I've actually rebounded pretty well from all that. Believe it or not.
That's funny.
I remember people
Yeah,
trying
no,
to.
it's good because you don't see many people that I could say rebound and do really good to them.
Let's not say that because that's
No,
that's a stretch.
I'm saying you as a person, Dan.
How about sustaining? How about
sustaining.
treading water?
Whatever, dude. Don't act like you make $12 an hour.
No. The one thing I'm really good at what I do at work. It's just
Right, that's what I'm saying.
it's-
I was thinking about you today, and I walked out. I got to go back. I doubt he'll be open tomorrow, so I'm going to have to go back in a couple days. But my buddy owns a pawn shop, and I went in there today to see him, and he's got those, those lights that run that you can program, and they go by like in a Burger King or something. Yeah. He has two of them sitting there. I was like, "Ooh, that'd be sweet. Put one on the back wall and have it say stuff. That'd be kind of cool."
Those are actually nice. Those are easy to work with too. They're easy to program.
Got two of them. But I can set up stuff for like giveaways or, whoever's on the channel I could put on there. That'd be pretty neat. Because I'm still waiting for this sign made by this.
See, I'm looking. Now that you brought. See, where are we going to put it though? I'm looking behind you. I'm looking behind you on the wall. You're probably right there.
Yeah.
You got to measure. How big is that?
I'll move the shirt. Oh, that's, I don't know, 4 by 5, 4 foot wide by 5 foot tall. Or 3 by 4, let's say. But everything can be taken off this wall. There's nothing there that can't move. Those are just hooks out of a store that hold that food. But that's up there just to cover the wall. But if I had something, I could put it right there in the center. I could.
I'm almost thinking something a little different. I'm almost thinking something a little different for that.
Michelle, I got your email.
Why don't you know what? I got to check out your logo. You want to do a print that you almost put on like wallpaper. Hit that whole wall with it.
Well, I was thinking of.
Then you can still hang stuff on it. What was that? You want to light it up?
Like a school clock that it's got a light bulb behind. Yeah, and it'll light up. I don't know, maybe not.
No, I can light it from behind. Go look it up. I did the one from Ben Ochard. His lights up blue behind. His lights up blue behind. It pops off the wall.
Yeah, that's where I got the idea. Is how you did his. I was like, wow, that looked cool because I went to like an old car garage.
Okay. Yeah. See now, that's why I need to know what you're talking about. Yeah. Now I know exactly what you're talking about.
Like it's old and it's got like what's the old signs made out of? The old tables.
They used to coat them with porcelain back in the days.
Porcelain. Give it like that rust look, like a piece chipped off and it's rusty, but have it say Motor City Aquatics like it was in a car garage.
Yeah, but it's got to match what's on your shirt. It's got to match your logo.
Yeah. It's gonna be blue and you'll see the logo. I could send you the logo.
Yeah, send me the logo. Yeah. Because all I do is start with the circle, put the light behind it, paint whatever background color we want, probably black, right? Like an antique black.
Yeah.
Like an antique black, and then you just put you know what you need to do? You need to put, very similar to what I did for Ben, you need to put an outline behind the back so it lights off the wall, a circle on the front that you can, basically these you can change any color. You can have it white, you can have it blue, you can have it purple, you can have it red, whatever the print you comes with a remote control.
Yeah.
And then your logo in the middle on like a little bit of an angle. Like that old school like that old school Miller High Life type.
Yes.
Look.
Yes. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Like you found it in an old barn.
Yeah. Dude, you know how much money we get to redo those old signs? When somebody wants one as a collector's item?
Right.
I had to redo one item.
I mean, how many times in your life is someone like me going to meet someone like you? Probably never again. And
no, they closed all the gay bars around us.
I understand that, but still, I mean, I'll meet you at the Boy. That's okay. But
it's all right. No, it's the Ramrod.
Right. Okay. Yeah. The Slim Jim. But hey, but the thing is
Merry Christmas.
When I'm 70. when I'm old and I got this cool piece of art on the wall that a friend of mine made 20 years ago when I was a YouTuber, and now my son wants to take it and put it in his garage or his house, that's the coolest thing ever. It could last for forever,
Dude, I love doing stuff like that.
Yeah,
I got I got to do something for casual aquatics, but I do have, I do. I can actually, since they're both circles, I can do them. You need to decide what size circle you want to go with.
Whatever.
3 foot.
Bro,
yeah,
dude.
3-foot circle would be cool. You put a crowd. How much would that cost?
I'm not worried too much. It's more I'm worried about what shipping's going to cost you than anything.
Well, I'm not worried about that.
Yeah,
I don't want you doing it for free, Ben. That's the whole thing.
We'll figure something. I'm not worried too much about that.
I'm not. I understand that we all like to take care of people and stuff.
You don't, dude. Number one, you're not going to want to make it too big so it blows you away and it dominates the tanks and everything. Like the width of one of those shirts, maybe a little wider than one of those shirts.
So probably 2 foot?
Yeah, something like that. You don't want it too, because I would do it pretty much almost in the middle.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna have a light going, but you can do it. It's either that or you could hang something it could hang too from the poles. It doesn't actually have to go on a wall.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wouldn't go too big because then it's like.
Oh, but hey, that's a good idea, because how cool would that be if it hung and it was double-sided? Like an old Ford sign or something,
Oh, dude, you should see some of the signs I've done. Just email me the logo. That's what we need. You need the logo. Just email it to me.
Right.
Now that we talked about something that no one else cared about.
Right. I gotta see.
My design is already with red highlights. It would be really cool with a red ring around the outside.
Yeah, the circle. See, that's the same thing I got. You would just need all you would need is a high definition version of this.
Yeah.
In order for me to print the actual, everything would be vinyl, but the actual fish. The fish would be a digital print.
Now, what I'm sending you should be that's it. I'm almost positive that's it, because she made me too. She made one with the shrimp in the car, in the window, but I don't want a shrimp. So she sent it to me without, because now that I'm just aquatics and I'm not shrimp and aquatics, I don't want anything on there. I just want the car. So.
I hear you. Besides, I don't think shrimp can drive legally anyway.
I not in Michigan. Maybe in Detroit. It just depends on who pulls you over.
It's funny. Do they still have cars in Detroit?
They have lots of cars. A lot are on blocks, but yeah, they're there.
We used to make them there. Remember that? Mm-hmm. We used to make some nice cars over there.
Oh, they're tearing down the AMC, American Motors old building, and
but they should have done that 40 years ago. Those cars,
but they won't. It's the thing is I don't know why they leave these monstrous buildings up. The city must own it, but it's just they just sit there and people hang out in it, spray paint them until somebody comes up and wants to buy them 40 years later.
That's the difference. Up here in Connecticut, what we do is they buy the land, they level it, they plant a field, and then they wait for somebody to buy it. They don't leave. No, Bridgeport, you got tons of, but anywhere around where I'm at, we don't get a lot of that. Like they had the big Yale Lock was on a Canal Street, giant buildings. They bashed them down. Now there's restaurants, there's lofts, there's everything. But over there, no, they just let it sit. They just let it sit, and they wonder why. I think they're waiting for the rats to come and make everybody sick.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a good idea to tear stuff down and because in the city and stuff, if they do it for kids, they do it to where they teach them how to do gardens.
Yeah,
kids can go and plant vegetables inside, and then come get the food all summer long. That's really cool because it gives the kids something to do than walking up and down a street that's dilapidated over the years, and there's boarded up homes and stuff. They got a place to go and hang out. So yeah, that'd be cool. I just don't understand why but they'll tear down the old Tiger Stadium and make a little baseball field so everybody can come hang out and everything, but they won't tear down these dangerous buildings where kids.
Dude, you know exactly why they don't do it, because they like it. It's their plan. They like it. Why do you think why did we cancel all the after school activities for kids and then wonder why they're getting in trouble? We canceled the baseball. We got rid of, just pave over it, forget it. When we were kids, they were pestering us every day. Do you want to play this? Do you want to do this after? How about you want to be in a chess club? You want to be in bands? You want to do football? No, now it's football or baseball. I don't know. Did they even have like chess clubs or any of that anymore?
It's really crazy, the stuff that they just don't have for kids anymore. They're just stuck going, let's go sit on the iPad.
Or let's go get in trouble.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's go get in trouble because why? Because no one cares. Because no one cares.
I think wood burning is awesome.
Wood burning was incredible when I was a kid. I used to love to do that, to burn stuff.
I used to make like wooden rings, and then I would use a wood burner to like engrave stuff into the ring.
What did you do with the rings? What kind of rings were they? How big around were they?
Wizardry.
They were like rings that you could wear, but I stopped making them because I was putting a whole lot of work into it. But since they were so small, like even coating them in like a resin and stuff, they would just break super easily. So.
How did the wood take the lube?
Right. Did it slide down or did it soak it up?
I knew what you were saying, so I had to help you out on that one.
I don't even know if he knows what they are.
No, I don't think so. They keep falling off. Sorry, I had to. Merry Christmas. It's Velcro.
Yeah.
It's stuck in the pubes. No, we're saying you made wooden cock rings, dude. That's what we're saying. In a roundabout kind. Okay, sorry.
Right. Hold on.
I thought you were above our stupidity. I didn't realize you were going to lower yourself to our level. God darn.
Hey, we always gotta bring something really old back into the stream to laugh about.
That's why I'm here.
Yes, sir. So
I'm feeling it too.
Is there over by you, Vinny? Is it get crazy on New Year's? Is it? I mean, because I know in New York I see that, but is it bad where you live though?
Like bad as in violent bad, or
no, busy. Does it get?
Yeah, oh yeah, they party there. Yeah, people party here like crazy. But it's amateur night. It's amateur night. I'm staying in. I'm not. Look. If I want somebody to drunk drive into me, yeah, I'm gonna go out on New Year's Eve. If I want to pay an exorbitant amount of money to be in a place with a bunch of people that really make me uncomfortable, yeah, I'm gonna go out on New Year's Eve. But otherwise, I'm gonna sit home. I'll probably be either talking with you when the bell. Oh yeah, wait, it's a week from Christmas, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it'll be. I don't know. Who cares? To be honest, do any of us care about New Year's anymore?
Not a bit.
Do any of us?
$20 tip working at Jack in the Box on New Year's Eve.
There you go.
2 tacos and like here's $20. Keep the change. And I'm like, what?
Oh, bless you. Hey, look, I once got a $20 tip on a pizza from the Macho Man, Randy Savage. And I thought it was and he signed an autograph from my little sister at the time. I thought it was the greatest thing ever. I still remember that.
Yeah, my son loves Randy Savage.
He should have told me to go up. I remember knocking on the door, and he's in Stanford Suites, a nice hotel. And I'm like, I had a pizza delivered. It was like a $12 pizza back then. And I remember looking in, and he had another girl with him there. And I thought to myself, that's not Miss Elizabeth. Because I actually knew the storyline that was going on in the W. I was probably like 18 at the time, delivering pizzas. I was like, oh, my sister's a big fan. Will you? And he gave me a 20, and
actually took time and signed the autograph personally and all that. I read with that, boys. If I could go back in time, I would say, do me a favor. I know you haven't done this yet, but please, tell me to snap into a Slim Jim. Please. Please. Yeah, oh my God. That was it. It's classic.
My son was Randy Savage for Halloween. He had my wife got hair and put it on one of those things that girls wear to keep it up. He wore it all the way back, and she put fake hair on it, and he wore the Randy Savage headband, and everybody's like, "Is that your hair?" Yeah,
I went in as I think it was 7th grade. I went in as Benny Hill.
Oh, did you?
In 7th grade, no one understood who I was. None of my classmates. The only ones did it were my teachers, and they looked at me like, "What was wrong with this kid?" But I went as that Benny Hill character where he did this thing all the time.
Yeah,
that guy. Yes. Come on, we all remember Benny Hill. That was before WHT and those weird cable channels that your parents got.
Hey, I remember, growing up as a kid, my parents didn't want us watching certain things on TV, And when my parents would take us to Pennsylvania every summer because they didn't want us growing up in the city and stuff and these neighborhoods, so they wanted us to grow up in the mountains and learn that way of life. And when they would take us there, my grandmother never cared. We watched Benny Hill, Johnny Carson, and David Letterman every night. So I was like, dude, take me to grandma's. I'm gonna go watch Benny Hill.
My parents did not care. I was watching Saturday Night Live as a kid because my mother was a bartender and my parents were divorced too. So I was home with a babysitter. They just let me stay. I watched The Exorcist. On a black and white TV upstairs in the upstairs smaller bedroom. I must have been 8, 9.
5 years old.
Dude, it freaked me out.
Get me to leave, but I'm like, why?
I wasn't even. I was alone. I was alone and watched it.
It's even scarier.
I remember watching Richard. My father had a Betamax. I remember watching. I was probably 12. I'm watching Richard Pryor. Scarface. They didn't really censor it because I saw worse in real life. I mean, my mother was a bartender in biker bars. I had to deal with an abusive stepfather, all kinds of weird stuff. So that was nothing to me. I was like, oh, this is Scarface? I've seen worse. I've seen worse. No, there was no censors at all whatsoever. And my parents, I remember when my mother got married. I was 10 years old. My mother got married to my stepfather. And I went around at the tables. And I finished everybody's champagne at 10 years old. Everybody's. And then, they build those big champagne mountains?
Yeah, with the glasses, yeah.
Okay, so my mother marries this new guy, and his family's there, and all the cousins and nieces and nephews are there, and they're building this big, beautiful thing out of champagne glasses.
Usually mafia families did that.
Yeah, well, hey, whatever, dude. Like I said, we don't need to, they will hear things. So me as a drunk 10-year-old, what do? I slide across the dance floor like I'm friggin' John Travolta in Dance Fever, and I slam head first right into the table. Knocked myself completely out from 10 years old and destroyed. All the champagne glasses come falling down and stuff.
Those back then were glass, not plastic.
Yes, thank you. And then they call my grandmother who was yelling at my godmother.
Yes.
My grandmother was yelling at my godmother because my grandmother was drunk, telling my godmother, "You had a child out of wedlock. Your child's a bastard child. I don't know why you went to the church today." That's what my grandmother did, which was my grandmother, the one who did shots and beers her whole life. They made me get up and they go into the bathroom. So they find me about 20 minutes later. I'm in the bathroom sitting on the toilet with a bottle of champagne in my 10-year-old friggin' hands. Oh yeah, it started young, dude. It started young. That's the best I can say it. But that's
a movie.
That was my mother's wedding.
That's a movie. What you're explaining is stuff that you see in movies.
Oh, dude, I got so many great stories. Like the mafia thing. I remember one time there was this guy running around Stanford. He was scamming all the contractors out of money. And my father knew some people, like the Genovese family and people like that. Not that descendants. They're not directly related to the New York Genovese, but you know, their bloodline. So it's getting. We were having hardcore. I had a hardcore band. We were having band practice. And I remember the guy comes in the back. He goes, he taps me on the shoulder. He goes, listen, do me a favor. He goes, what do you want? I go, do you want me to stop? You're having a meeting with my dad about doing some trucks or something? He's owning a big cement company. Go figure. And he's like, no. Here. He slips me $100. He goes, for the next hour, you guys play as loud as you can. Then you don't stop. Then you don't leave this room. Because they had the guys, they were tuning this guy up in the other room. While the band we had, they while they had me and my 16-year-old friends are playing stupid hardcore music, and this guy in the other room was probably getting a living shit kicked out of him and it wasn't my dad and the other guy doing it. They had friends. Like there was a guy beating up my mother once, and I hear this knock on the door, and I open the door, and there are these two of the biggest human beings I've ever seen in my life, dressed in some of the nicest Italian suits you'd probably ever see. All right. And they said, is so-and-so here, my mother's boyfriend? He comes down the stairs in his friggin' boxer shorts, and boom, like in a good buzz, bing, da bang, da boom. That's it. And my mother's sitting there go crying. Just go, where is he? As they're dragging him in his underwear, throwing him in this Cadillac. And that was it. Never saw him again. I know, I guess they broke up. I don't know. I guess things didn't work out for them.
Yeah. That is Lazuli, and I have another parakeet named Lapis.
Is Lapis? I think my wife. We had a betta, and she named it Lapis because it was blue.
Yeah, they're both blue.
Do they talk?
Ish. They don't say any words, but they do make a lot of like Lazuli is really good at mimicking like R2D2.
I would do nothing but try to get them to sing Run DMC songs. That would be if they could go back and forth. It would be amazing, especially like Christmas in Hollis. What a great video that would be right now. Sing, birds, sing.
Played a whole lot.
Yeah, why not? I'll pass it. I wish we could do that. I wish I could pass it through the screen. Look, I'm in Santa mood today, right? What the heck? I turn tragedy into comedy. That's what I do.
Yes, sir. That's why I love jumping on your stream. I love
it's Saturday.
Just good people. I'm serious. It's just it's good laughs.
I hope so. I hope nobody takes it too seriously. I mean, Jesus.
Hey, not because I miss him, but is oh boy okay? I haven't seen him around. The one who's always on your channel.
Darren?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Darren's good. I just talked to him today. I text him pretty much every day. He's doing good. Yeah. Yeah, it's rough, man. You know, when you go through seizures and stuff like that, that's I don't know how you deal. I don't know how you deal with that.
I'm just checking because I haven't seen him, bouncing on channels and stuff, and so usually you see him somewhere. So
yeah, no, I text him on I text him on the side. Matter of fact, when you email me, send me your number so we can just text each other instead of telling everybody our business all the time.
Right.
Keep it on the DL, yo.
Yeah. I hate to say it, but the guy does seem a little smart.
What do you mean by smart? Smart ass or smart?
No, smart. What was that one day we were talking about? The movie that he God, I can't remember. I can't believe I can't. It's like one of my favorite movies. Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
And he said, none of that was filmed in Pennsylvania. It was filmed in Chicago. And I was like, all right, I'm not going to argue with you. And I looked it up, and he was right.
No, he knows a lot of shit.
Yeah, I'm not saying the guy. Yeah, he does know some stuff.
Ex-military, he's had a couple of brain injuries.
Yeah.
And but I tell you, I love that dude. I talk to him every day, or at least every other day. I try to.
Yeah.
You know, we both get busy or whatever. I think he had his daughter last week, gave her gifts, and I know we talked about he's going to be there Saturday. I hope. You know, it all depends.
You know, it's I always I don't know.
No, see, he's like the rest of us. He's one of those dudes. We're just having fun. No one takes it seriously.
Right.
Don't take it. No, we don't take it personally.
Well, I've heard people at times take it serious.
I know. I love that.
Argue with them and get mad.
Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, and he just eggs them on. I love that.
Right.
It's just,
right.
Come on. Let's get back to how we used to be, where we have fun with each other. That used to be the best thing, hanging out with your friends, just making fun of your friends.
Right.
What else do we talk? Come on, talking about how's your mom doing? I learned a new recipe. Yeah, I traded in the car. That gets boring. You like to bring up, when you have a reunion, you bring up embarrassing stories. You go, oh, look at you. That's all humor. It's what we used to do. Nowadays, God forbid you say anything to anybody. Whoa, no, forget that. No, I can't live like that. I can't live like that. It's too much. They talk like robots. Yeah, serious people are boring.
Yeah. I don't know. He makes me laugh at times, but no matter what anybody says, he's like instant answer. You know, and it just cracks me up. It's like, how does somebody have that much ability to react so fast? And that's what, I don't know. He's got a thing about him that is I don't know. It's funny.
Yeah, exactly. That's all you need to say. It's funny.
Yeah, I find him very entertaining as a positive thing, you know?
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. That's the problem. Nowadays, everybody's looking.
I haven't seen him. I was just hoping he's okay.
No, he's doing good. Matter of fact, I'll tell him you said hello.
All
about
right,
that?
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, because I'll probably talk to him tomorrow morning. I forgot what we were talking about. What were we just talking about?
What is that? Oh, what's that? Damn, Brian, you sound like me.
I sent him. Yeah, today I sent him a song parody from that I can't play on the air. I couldn't even try to play on the air.
Alexa, play smooth jazz.
Yeah, basically.
What was it? Only Oscar says that. I think way back a little while said that they make embroidered like towels or something. That'd be something cool to give out for your
like the terrible towel.
Yeah, give out for your
those.
It's like going to the golf course and buying one of them dumb golf course towels. But get one that says Vinnie's Aquatiks and has an arowana on it.
Marijuana or arowana?
Arowana.
Okay.
Vinnie's Aquatiks. What the hell are you looking at?
Oh, an arowana with a doobie in its mouth. That would be great.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That'll hurt.
What are you looking at, Mitts? Hey, you remember the Jerky Boys?
Oh my God. Yeah, of course I do. They're right from around here.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, those guys slayed me when I was younger.
I'm very injured.
Hey, have you ever heard of them, Danny?
Heard of who?
I think he's too young.
Boys.
What boys?
Jerky. Jerky or Gerky. What they would do is they would call people. They were fake, like how you get, people calling you and hanging up or trying.
Prank calls. They did prank calls. I am the Egyptian magician. Yes, I am the Egyptian. Or Frank Rizzo.
Yeah. Hey, but they would get people on the phone for like 5 minutes, and they would just keep falling for the trick. But they would literally call them up. That was their niche, is they called people up and ran these fake things. There you go, bite it off. But yeah, them guys were funny.
There was them, and then afterward, Jim Florentine did his CDs terrorizing telemarketers. When telemarketers would call him, there were times where he pretended he was like, I guess, killing his girlfriend, Because the telemarketer calls, he goes, hold on. He starts yelling at her, and she starts screaming and stuff. But they're doing it as they sent the police to his house and everything. That was back in the day where you didn't have to tell people you're being recorded. It was phenomenal. No, the Jerky Boys had it. They had the movie. They're still the movie.
Yeah. They were.
Rizzo, yeah, Frank Rizzo.
Yeah.
Listen here, Sizzle Chest.
Yeah, Sizzle Chest. Let's.
And then they got into an argument with each other because, God forbid you guys stay together and keep making money. Just do like all you other ego idiots do and break up so no one knows who you are anymore. I mean, you at least had a couple more things to run out with that. No, let's break up. Like who's going to see Garfunkel? Let's be honest. I mean, no one's going to see him.
Right. Yeah, they were just, I don't know, it was just something that was super cool that no one will probably ever see again.
No, you can't get away with it anymore. Number one, nobody's got, I got a couple old ones I could play for you too, but we can't do it on the air. We can't even talk about it here. They're too graphic. There's one famous, what they call this radio show I used to listen to, they call a hardware store, and they pretend to be a woman from Boston who's looking for some caulk, and then she starts looking for a certain type of caulk, and she's like, do you have any certain type of caulk? And the guy's like, what? Caulk? Hold on. And they keep transferring her over, and he keeps going on and on about it. It's friggin' hysterical.
Is she looking for that certain type of the black caulk?
Yes, exactly. That's the one. That's the one she was looking for because she had black tiles in the bathroom. I would imagine. Right. Yes.
She wanted to match the tiles.
Yes, and so with the Boston accent, either way, you can't have fun anymore though. No, you can't.
That stuff was pretty incredible. Do a fist pump and say, hey, cabs are here.
Yeah, no, I'm not from Jersey, brother. I'm from Connecticut. We're much classier up here. I don't know. Look, okay, I'll admit, I have an accent that doesn't really sound like I'm from anywhere. Like, it sounds like I'm from a lot of different places. Like, it doesn't, because I don't sound like anybody that's around me here. Like the guys I work with, they don't talk like me.
That are from Boston, they're called Boston. How many guys you know got the nickname Boston that are from Boston?
Oh no, we call them something else. It started with R and ended with Aces. we're from Southie. Oh God. Okay, let's have a race riot. Those people are still nuts up there. And Boston's still I'm more intimidated by Boston than I am New York City. Because people will throw down like New York, you might get stabbed by a stranger or pushed into a train tracks or something. But no, in Boston, you're going to get attacked by a couple Irish guys or a crew working or somebody wearing a Red Sox hat. It's going to be, one of those things.
In all the other areas of the United States, if you say, I lost my khakis, everybody thinks you lost your pants. But in Boston, if you say, I lost my khakis, they think you lost your car keys. I lost my khakis.
And then they call you names.
Where's my khakis?
Yeah,
I like that. Yeah, I remember I went to South Carolina one time when I was younger, and we went to a store and asked the guy for a pop, and he got mad. And I was like, what? And he's like, those are fighting words. I was like, what are you talking about? And he's like, oh, you're not from around here? I said, no. He's like, oh, we call it soda. I was like, I don't care what you call it. Give me a Coke. I'm not.
Okay. So,
do you want a Diet Coke or a Coca-Cola or a Sprite Coke or a Mountain Dew Coke?
Not a soda.
Hey, Vern, how about a Mountain Dew?
How about that cup of Mountain Dew?
All right, so I'm 9 years old. I'm 10 years old. It's 1980. Nope, sorry, 79. Yeah, 79. No, because the Yankees won in 77 and 78. So the year after that, I did go to the World Series in 77 with my dad. But the year after that, in 79, he takes me to Boston Fenway Park. And he paints a sign for me to hold up as a 9-year-old kid. It says, the Red Sox suck. So I'm in Fenway Park. And of course, I'm 9 years old. I'm not afraid of anybody. You know, I'm just sitting there with a sign that says, the Red Sox suck. The whole game. I'm surprised now we probably get stabbed or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was great. It's one of my greatest memories. Hand painted the sign too. I give him credit for it.
Fish Tropic, what about a loft bed with a giant fish tank underneath?
What's up, Pumpkin King?
Got to do a Murphy bed where it folds up into the wall. It's the only alternative.
Yeah, Murphy bed.
It's a Murphy bed, and then you just get rid of.
I want to see Aquarium Co-op build a Murphy tank for his fish Murphy.
How come everybody's getting blocked? What are they doing? We got inappropriate people trying to.
Yeah, it's those. I don't know what it is. They just come in with all that funky little Jewish.
Bunch of goddamn communists, if you ask me.
False link.
Probably a Russian bot.
If they were a mod, it would actually post the link, but since they're not mods, it's not an actual link.
Yeah, it's sometimes when I do videos and stuff, I'll even get people that like the comment. It'll just have a bunch of stuff on the end of it. You know, it's just crap.
Oh yeah, I've gotten like people trying to promote their OnlyFans and stuff.
Oh my god.
Things they comment like great video, and then it's like this massive link like look at my naked body, like
right. Yeah. I'm looking for companionship or something. I'm like, why are you on here? So every time I see him come up, I just block it, delete it. You know, I don't want that stuff on here. Hey, how do I sound now? Oh, you turned it back on.
That's one of that's one of the ways.
California Catalina.
I got some baby Shadow King Kongs. Oh, he got see, I sent him all those shrimps and he's already got babies. Nice. Babies.
Baby shrimp.
Baby shrimp. Yeah, I'm waiting on some guppies and stuff. Somebody was supposed to send me some guppies and they never sent them yet. It's all right. How does my microphone sound now that the Static King muted his stuff?
See, here we go. See the difference?
Yeah, huge difference.
No, but you still sound good now, too, though.
Oh, do I?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Look.
Starting to flip.
Huh?
It could be.
Already starting to flip now.
Oh, is it starting to mess up?
It's all right. I'm going to bed in 9 minutes, so don't worry about it. We'll get rid of the static in a little while. Still nothing I can do about it.
I could never care, Vinny. It's no big deal to me. I can shut this off and use a computer mic for all I care. I'm still at work for 20 more minutes. I took a picture for you, B. I will. What's this? I will. The Guppies Monday had something else to put in there. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm just messing around. I'm not in a huge hurry. I know you're super busy. He's working 7/12, so that guy doesn't even get a chance to sleep. So, but he's got incredibly beautiful guppies that I have 2 males I kept out of the last set he sent me to take to my buddy's store, and he said, "Oh no, take them up there. Those ain't nothing compared to the ones I'm gonna send you." So I was like, "All right, Captain Crunch, baby." Yeah, and I'm bringing. That's another thing I'm bringing in is some real pretty guppies. So it's I don't know much about. I mean, I know how to keep them alive, but I don't know how. Like these are super expensive and this and that. I just want to be able to offer some.
They like romantic dinners, long walks on the beach, and they like eye contact.
I should be able to, well, not the beach stuff. I might have to send them to each for that.
will work for bunnies.
Fed. I swear to God, I don't care what anybody says. There's no shrimp food better than green beans. French cut green beans. You'll get every shrimp in the whole tank to come out to eat. Happens every time. Cost me 69 cents for a huge can. Those big name brand foods can't even touch a French cut green beans. If people are wondering what they can feed their shrimp, no matter if it's Carradine or Neil, French cut green beans, they go nuts. They're all over it. Crazy. Hundreds of them.
You know, I'm thinking
French. Can't get the English cut or the German cut.
French cut. They speak better. It's a sexier green bean.
Because the shrimp want the little French cut.
Oui, see you.
Yeah, if you need to control them, it's easier.
Aqua ball.
Wasn't the shrimp in Finding Nemo French?
Look, I'm thinking you're gonna have to help me. I want to, now that I'm switching stuff around a little bit. I'm thinking I want to do a shrimp tank. I want to do a shrimp tank.
Watch, Vinnie. Watch. This is how I'll put it on the shrimp. Watch. This is just green beans.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to teach me from the ground up what substrate I need, what I got to put in there.
Fluval stratum, cheap stuff that you can get at almost any store.
You say fluval stratum and then you say cheap stuff. It's like you think that fluval stratum is cheap.
It is. You can get it. You can get fluval stratum on sale when all those other ones never go on sale.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's cheaper than like tropic planted tank substrate or something,
but there's hundreds of them in here.
See, that's what I want. I want it to look like Starship Troopers.
Then these are those beneficial bacteria bags that I sell for, that Blue Crown sends me. They sit and feed on them. It's got some special stuff in it that's handmade.
See? That's what I'm talking about. You got to teach me all that. Maybe we can do a little collaboration video together.
Sure. Yeah.
See, that's what I want right there. Look at that. That's an army.
Are those needles?
I've only had a mono shrimp before. I'll be honest with you. That's the only ones I've had because the other ones scare me. The last thing I want to do is kill them.
Yeah. Yeah, I call out the ones that aren't pure white, and I just keep the white ones in here.
It's very racist, my friend.
They don't think it.
You know what? Sometimes fish are racist. It's okay.
Hey, what are we going to tell fish what to do?
Hey,
who am I?
Purple metallics. They threw these, and these are red purple metallics. Because the other ones are black purple metallics. These are red. So these got purple up by their head on their back. And I was like, what? And my buddy's like, pull them out, make another tank. So I put them in here.
Yeah, you definitely going to have to hook me up. We got to learn. I got to learn how to do this.
Here's the two guppies. Here's the two guppies I got. My buddy said that these ain't nothing. Get rid of them, and he'll send me some real nice ones. That these are cheap.
It's kind of mean of your friend to say, to be honest.
I know. But yeah, and then this is the Galaxy redfish bone tank.
So you use the same substrate and everything. What kind of plants you got? Are the plants important, or they just? I mean, you know.
I just use moss, and it's mainly just for the shrimp to snack on. They can go in there and eat biofilms. They can hide. They can eat food that, if I feed a powder food, that they can go in there and snack on it. Because I use like Bacter AE, matter of fact.
All right, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to get some shrimp. We're going to do a collaboration video, and you're going to get a sign. That's the way we're going to do it.
I can hook you up with a shrimp. Hey, Ludas.
I know you can. I'm not worried about that. I'm going to hook you up with a sign. We're going to...
I have
it's going to be like an Al Green song, brother.
Yeah. I have the tree outside, that, a mulberry tree, and I take out all me and my son go outside, pull out all the leaves. I grind this stuff up to powder because they eat the mulberry leaves like it's literally candy. So I grind it up to powder, sprinkle it in there.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it's a tree, mulberry tree. Yeah,
never heard of that.
Mulberries are like blackberries.
Did you make a video about that?
Yeah. Quite a few of them, but yeah, it's all natural. This is my crack sack. Oh, whatever, dude.
No, I watch as much as I can, guys. You know that. Whenever I can, I leave a comment. I show up whenever I can. And I'm not. And you notice I'm not a guy that shows up just for the freebies and the giveaways. I've been trying to avoid that, so I don't want to look like a vulture. All right.
Yeah.
But whenever I'm free, tonight I was home. Thank God. It's the night before Christmas Eve. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be home a little bit early so I can catch up on stuff. But yeah,
my crack sack stuff. That's where I started that because it's just a joke because I needed something to put it in. So I asked my wife, I said, do they get a little bag or something? And she went to Dollar General and got those little bags, and it looks like little drug bags that you see in movies. So I was like, man, that looks like a little crack sack. So that's where crack sack came up with. So that's what I put in. It's mulberry powder and a bunch of other, expensive powders that I put in there that are real good for the shrimp. And that's what I give away and I sell. So, everyone gets a little bit of it.
What size tank do you recommend? 20 long?
You can go 20 long. It depends on how big of a colony you want. 20 longs are incredible for 400 or 500.
Because I would probably be switching to 20 long over.
Because I got like 50 shrimp in this little bitty thing.
Yeah.
So
I want a lot.
Yeah,
I wanted to.
Long. I've had some beautiful 20 longs. Before I went to this setup, I had, on the metal stands, I would have 2, and they would get, geez, oh, Pete, I had my Extreme Black King Kongs in one of them, and I probably had 400 or 500 of them in there before I took them out and put them in a 10-gallon and shut down the 20 long.
That sounds perfect. Because I have a 20 long that I'm ready to do something with. So I'm about to rehome the fish that's in it.
If you go Caradina, it's hard to find something that'll live in those water parameters. So that's why you always use a moss. Like a washer tank goes nuts. It just grows and grows and grows. So you got to tear it out, make it small. You want to find stuff that will live in that, no KH water, RO water, GH, no KH, that type of stuff. There's no heat. You don't need heat. Just keep it room temp. No. There's no money in shrimp. I don't care. I want an army of shrimp. I want it to look like. I want to put a little doll of Neil Patrick Harris in there, like it's Starship Troopers. That's what I want to see. I love how it looks when there's a bunch of those things. Yeah.
It's amazing.
It doesn't cost money to run a tank. You don't have to have a heater. You just
sponge filters.
Yeah.
Because I got the pump.
With the 20 long, you could put one on each side if you want.
I already got that set up. I just got to rehome the fish and drain it.
Sponge filters.
Yeah. That's what I want.
Shrimp are incredible. They're just
get the Neos, man. They're super easy.
Yeah. Neos or whatever, if you don't want, if you have
color any color and just have fun.
Yeah, if you have RO, then you can go either way. So,
well, for a 20-gallon, doing the RO thing isn't difficult.
Right. Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even if I'm buying gallons of water, it's not that difficult for one.
Right. Well,
my water here is pretty freaking neutral. Like I never have a problem with my water. Right. I'll be honest with you. A lot of times I don't even need to use conditioner with it, because it's so low in.
I don't use conditioner or anything on my stuff.
People go. What I do is I'll transfer it. Most of the time I'm doing a lot of top offs. Some water. I don't have big like community tanks. I don't have huge bio loads. A lot of my tanks now there's one fish in the tank because he's a jerk and he can't have any friends. And I overfiltrate.
Under gravel filter, huh? Aquaball? That's interesting. I don't know that style.
Oh, listen. I have a design I made for an acrylic tank I want to build with an undergravel filter that's a little bit different than all the other ones.
And there's some people around here selling some acrylics right now on Facebook they're just incredible. But undergravel filters are all right, but if they're not set up right, all you're doing is sucking the dirt out and it's blowing it back up.
Yeah, see, no, that's not what I want to do. That's not how I want to do it.
Your trash.
I want to do it with a sub level where you're sucking through the gravel to substrate, through there, down out the bottom, and back up in the top.
Yeah, it's kind of like, have you seen the Asian they have those Asian filters for shrimp tanks, and it's an acrylic box, and it's got the plastic shelf that goes in there, and the pipe comes up. You put all the substrate. Like, let's say you fill it up with I don't know, crushed lava rock or something, and then you put let's say you fill it up with fluval stratum. They put it in a tank, you turn it on, and it sucks everything through that stratum, through the rocks, and then it comes out. So, but an undergravel filter, if you have rocks, it's gonna, that's what detritus and everything that's stuck in your detritus up and blown it all the way through. So
fish.
Now, see, what would be interesting though is if you did an undergravel filter, but it actually took that nasty gunk and all that out of the tank.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Put it into plants or something.
You could do that too. You run it down into the bottom. Either you run it down through into a sump or a canister. Back up through the top, and at the top you can definitely have a planter bar and trickle it down through the plants. 100%. That would even boost it up even more.
That's what people need to do, is take the undergravel filter to another level, because it was like when the undergravel filter was made, it seems like they just stopped thinking that they had the right answer when they need to go a little further.
Fish Tropic is on. He said he's done that. That's what I think. You got to have a space, and it's got to drain in the bottom. I wanted to do a sample tank where you can actually see through, so you could see everything getting sucked through, where it's clear. Where if it was a production tank, that bottom would have the black band around it, and you wouldn't see it. Almost like those filters they put on the side, but everything gets sucked down through and out.
Yeah.
The way they do it now is, underneath that gravel filter, there's so much junk after a while because it's got nowhere to go. If it could suck out,
that would be sweet.
Maybe 2 ports, a port on either side, have it suck out.
Yeah. What is it? Hey, have you seen those videos that Florida Fish Rescue made, where he takes those the lids from his old broken down canister filters and makes sumps out of them? Mm-hmm. That is ingenious, man. Where he just drops in that plastic thing and it has 50 pounds of filtration in there.
Look, most of it is about looks. Yeah. It's about looks. True. Think about it.
True that.
You could take the best canister filter and basically throw it in the garbage and go out and grab yourself a garbage pail and friggin' build something with so much more media space. But it's a garbage pail. Right. Ooh, it looks like a garbage, but you could really, you could do a lot with. You could take a cheap plastic Tupperware thing. In the other room, I got a 20 long salt water. I broke up a stupid little pump up an old filter. It pumps up into a Tupperware thing, through a whole bunch of filter medium, and then trickles down and back into the tank.
Yeah,
it's a stupid piece of Tupperware.
Somebody with one of those, what you're saying, those 4-drawer plastic.
Yeah.
And it goes in the top and it drips.
Yeah, it looks like absolute garbage, but it works.
Right.
But what's it cost you? What's it cost you?
Nothing.
Yeah.
$20 to buy it.
Set up kind of like an undergravel filter thing. So he's got a 5,000 gallon pool that he's made into a pond, and it drains out from the bottom.
That's the way they do the ponds now.
2 giant trash cans.
They got those. They got those things. They look like milk crates, right? It looks like a milk crate. They set them up at the bottom, so there's all that empty area with the, and it sucks it out through the gravel up on top.
Yeah.
And then that makes the most sense. Where does most of this stuff end up? Not where our filters are. It ends up in the gravel.
Yep.
So if you could have it sucked through that some way, like a bog filter, basically.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. Yeah,
See, I mean, long term though, I mean, if you're using gravel, that stuff is bad. But if you're doing like a deep sand or whatever, I just let that stuff go.
See, the problem with that is, the problem with a 100 gravel filter is it's really hard to use sand. Yeah, that's one problem with it.
And I don't really care much for gravel at all anymore.
There's got to be a way to. I don't mind like gravel that's like riverbed, Little Rock look gravel. I still like that. I don't mind that.
Yeah, I mean, I'll use gravel as like accents and things like that, but I just prefer sand. More natural looking.
Especially when you go out and buy that bag of play sand, that giant bag of play sand for what? For what? For nothing.
Yeah.
Or
like
the
$5 for
the pool sand. Yeah.
Or what's that other stuff? I've never used it because I heard that it could cut a fish or something, but the sandblasting sands.
Yeah, no, don't use that.
Yeah.
I don't use that because a lot of it's got silica in it.
Oh yeah. Oof.
It'll throw
silica in it, and that's a big algae.
Yeah.
Fest,
It'll throw up your whole thing, and it's not. And to be honest, it costs more. It costs more because it's such a fine 00, 000. You really need a really fine grit to sandblast. Yeah, I got a sandblaster at work. You ever sandblast in 100 degrees with that hood over your head? You know, and it's not as fast. Everything's sped up when you see it on a video. It's like a little bit, sand just bouncing back in your face.
What about, don't you use peanut shells or something? What's the other one?
No. We use like sand.
Right, no, but isn't there, can't you sandblast with, if you're doing something sensitive?
Oh.
It's like a
yeah. It's any kind of dust, dude. Any kind of particle dust, dude, blown at enough speed. And with a fine nozzle. I've sandblasted glass. Like beer mugs, I made my buddy for his bachelor party. I made him beer mugs. I just put vinyl on it. Works phenomenal.
Yeah,
you'd be surprised what sand will do.
Hey, and I've been out in 100 whatever, over 100 welding with a mask, and you got the hat on, your welding cap, your mask.
The worst
ever. Oh,
it is the worst. That is the worst. I've done that so many times.
And then the big thick gloves. Hey, I just saw a Miller wire welder today, Vinny. $200. It looks brand new with the tank and everything. $200 for a Miller wire.
That's a deal. That's a deal. That's somebody looking to get a couple bags of shrimp crack.
I know.
Yeah. Wow. My Millers are expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want welders so bad here. You know, I'm an MDOT welder, so, but I really enjoy stick welding. I love stick welding, but wire feed is really cool.
I do so much wire feed with aluminum. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. I was taught by some really good guys, aluminum. I've welded aluminum for a long time.
Completely different animal.
Yeah.
Completely different animal.
I will never work in those sweaty warehouses ever again.
I get in so much aluminum stock. Like I was saying before, I get a lot of 1x2 square 1/8-inch wall, 3/16 wall. I get so all the scraps. And my boss is, I've been there since I'm fucking 18. So he's like, just whatever, if it's for your fish channel, your fucking house, I don't give a stuff. So I get to take the scraps or whatever's leftovers. And since we make such big signs, I just get down there and I clamp stuff together, start welding it. I made my friend a really big stamper, 120 out of aluminum. It was so light though. The stand is so light, but it's strong as hell because it's just all box. It's all box frame construction, and it had a fit in a certain spot.
I don't like welding galvanized, but aluminum is when you weld, it's that sizzle. If you weld aluminum, you can hear it. It sizzles and then it like crackles really light. And then you move and you just in it. It's like it's melting. You just got to try it a few times, but it's really, really fun.
Dude, I I hand bend letters and weld them together for like big companies out of hand bend it, and as you tack the weld, it anneals. It gets a little easier to bend that aluminum. And I'm doing that. I can't use gloves because it doesn't feel right and all that stuff. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to my company website and take a whole bunch of pictures. I'm gonna do a video with just a slideshow to let people see. Like I did, I hand painted. Like remember the European Football League when it started?
Yeah.
All those years ago? I hand painted all the friggin' banners for that thing.
Really?
KFC, the London Monarchs, all the team, hand painted all those things. I was in a magazine for that stuff. I did signs for the Jets. I've done signs for the Cubs, the Minnesota Vikings. I mean, my boys when we put up a sign at the Meadowlands, they put a special thanks on the scoreboard. I've done signs for people that used to be president.
Bro,
just all kinds of stuff.
When the day you retire from work, you'll be able to run stuff out of your house for. I mean, seriously. I know you probably don't look at it like that, but
no, I do definitely.
You'd be making. I mean, on side jobs for companies. Hey, and now you're not working for a company; you're doing it yourself. But you could make, a few $1,000s every few months.
You know who makes the most money? The people that know what they're doing, to know how to get permits. They used to be sign guys, and they go in now and they get permits. An expediter. I mean, they work mostly from their home. They go to town hall once in a while. The guys are in their 60s.
Yeah.
They're just pulling in because permits are ridiculous now.
Yeah. There's a lot of guys even out here. They always say when he shows up, be real nice to him.
Yeah.
So he'd show up, you just be nice to him, and then they'll do what you ask to. Yeah, Timbo says it sounds like bacon cooking when you're welding aluminum.
Yes.
Yeah.
It doesn't smell like it though.
No, I'm eating the crap out of it.
Oh.
I don't know why I like the smell of hot metal though.
Yeah, welding, I don't know. To me, welding's really fun because it's artistic. When you stick weld, and I had some guys teach me over the years, because when you do your first pass down the center, these guys showed me go in a circle and build that little river up and stay inside of it and keep going. I'm like, won't that mess it up? And they do that, and then they hit it with their slag hammer, and it just comes off, and it's smooth. Melted butter. I'm like, what? Nobody teaches you that.
No.
Nobody. And it melts in both sides real heavy, and you're like, that is incredible. But it's an art. Some people can do it and, rot away, and some people it takes a little while, but.
So not only do I got to weld this stuff, but I got to make sure if we carry it 300 feet up in the air or 100 feet up in the air and bolt it to the side of a building, that nothing is ever going to fail. It's not just a sculpture or even a beam or whatever. These things are like, some of it's hanging, and it's really like over people's heads and all this stuff. There's a lot involved in that. And I didn't go to school for that stuff, but they're on me about that. I got to give them my engineer drawings and my, you got to go meet like in the city. If you want to do one of those canopies in front of a building, that stick out over like the hotel or over the restaurant or whatever, and you got to meet with so many city people. They come and inspect the welding. They're there while you do it. It's fun though.
The way you're explaining that, I think that would be a good design. Maybe instead of a wall piece, like the iron bracket that goes up and then comes out, and then the sign, how it looks like the old school clocks, like in a bus depot. Yep. I think that would look cool for my hookup.
I agree.
Yeah, we'll do that. But all right, it's 11 o'clock at night, at least here, and I know you said that you want to call it a night. I'm good with that because I got to take a shower. I got to get ready. Tomorrow's Christmas Eve.
I know. Imagine. Does it really feel like Christmas Eve to everybody? That's the last thing I'm going to ask.
No, I got Christmas lunch with my family tomorrow. So.
I feel like Christmas freaking ran up me like a carjacker. Like, what are you doing here already?
2021 is almost over.
I know.
I'm just sick of hearing 2020. I couldn't stand here in 2020. 2020. Then it's 2021. 2020. Why do people say it like that? What happened to people didn't go around and go, it's 1999. 1999. It's
Yes,
like
they did.
Prince did.
Here it's 99.
We're gonna party like it's 19.
Prince did, yeah. That's right, man.
Yeah, hey, look, that Prince was Nostradamus. People just didn't know.
What you really mean to say is 2020 stunk. 2021 stunk too. In 2022, let's pray that it's just can it be a little better? Yeah. I don't think it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be.
Deuces or something.
I think the lug nuts are falling off, the tires are next, and we're going over the cliff because we've lost our minds.
Put the spare on and you already had 50 miles.
So the problem is we sold the spare for some of that shrimp crack you got over there.
The pie variant has no end.
Yeah, it's and now they're talking. Did they say Canada shut down again?
Oh,
one of the states is shut down again because that new variant.
Dude, I gotta go wear a mask now. I gotta go in and get my coffee. I gotta wear a mask. For the last 6 months, I didn't wear a mask. Now I gotta wear a mask.
All day at work, bro.
So great.
Oh no!
My
Thank
mask
God.
comes down below my nose. DT's on me. Hey, sir, could you pull your mask up? I'm like, why? It's on my mouth. Are you that close to me to where you're?
Dude, I was in Boston doing a Rolex. And I had to go up in a friggin' scissor lift in the middle of the store to the 3rd floor in the atrium to they got them bow windows on the ceiling that you can look through. Yeah. I had to cover that with etched vinyl. I'm 3 stories up. The guy comes in and asks me why I don't have a mask on. I look down and I go, dude.
No one's up here.
3 stories up. It's me and the angels.
Right.
Well, you gotta wear your mask. I'm like, oh my God. And I'm wearing it. I start sweating.
Yeah.
You start sweating. I start breathing heavy. Not to be paranoid about, but when you're up there, it's hot up there. Yeah. You know, the higher you go up on in the job site, the hotter it is.
Especially in glass like that because the sun makes it real hot up there.
Beating off it, dude.
Yeah. By the way, where I'm at, the nuclear power plant, you go in those oil rooms, those hot oil rooms, and there's steel boxes that are boiling because it's got that oil in it, and it's over, it's probably like 103 or something, and you're wearing your clothes and then that mask and your glasses and your harness and you're building stuff, and you're just so sweating. And you can't touch nothing because you're in a nuclear area. You're not touching your face and everything. You come out and you're just soaked and you're like, throw it away, get a new one. They got them everywhere.
I cannot stand that. I cannot stand it. The closest I've been to that is welding in a really hot condition in like a confined space.
Right.
It's so hot.
Yeah.
Is it nuclear or nuclear?
Say it like Bush did. Say it like Bush did. Terror. We got war on terror. Go get him.
We need to educate.
Yes.
So we can find Katrina and bring her to justice.
No child left behind because we got to bomb them.
Yeah, I could have swore they said the bridges were closed or something. Something. I thought it was Canada. They said something about Canada or something shut down again. Maybe it's England or something. I don't know.
You know what we need to shut down? Just turn our TVs off. Just turn your TV off. Everything will be okay.
I told my son yesterday, we were at the gas station, he said, man, Dad, it's sure nice that, if you get your shot, you can go in the stores and they don't make you wear your mask. I said, yeah, but you're going to have to start wearing them again here, too. There's new variants coming in. They're saying that the shots you got ain't even good enough. So he's like, you're kidding me. I was like, nope. I said, you might have to come back home and go to school.
I told everybody from the beginning. The shots, trust me, it's not how a virus works.
Hey, my buddy just went to go get a tattoo covered on his back, and he works at the plant with me. But I don't know if he's got a shot, but he went and got a tattoo, and 2 days later he had COVID. It's like, You're in a tattoo parlor.
Look, can I be honest? Eventually, every single one of us eventually is going to get COVID. Whether we feel it or not, it's an endemic now. It's very similar to this thing we called the flu.
Yeah.
Remember that thing? Remember before they got rid of that?
Well,
it's very similar to that.
I got sick a month ago and I'm still congested from it. But I was waking up freezing cold. I couldn't get covered enough. And my buddy that just got it, who's got it right now, he said before he caught his bad fever, he was so cold he couldn't cover up.
I got that
fever though.
I got that for one night.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it.
That was his symptom, and then his temperature was 104, and then when he went to go to the hospital, when he got there, it was 102.6 or something.
Hi, Michelle. You're welcome, Michelle.
I haven't had a fever in 12 years.
Yeah. My niece just picked from school. She's only 13 years old. I love my brother's going to test the whole thing and make sure they don't all have it.
Yeah, but I mean,
in fact, one of my customers that I went to today, her entire family has it, but
what's up with your new job, dude? Hurry up and tell us.
It's awesome. The job's great. I'm making tips. I got cookies. Customers are awesome.
Yeah, but you went and shared all this happy, joy stuff with everyone else. I heard how you quit. You went and dropped the mic like Eminem. You said up your wazoo, but I don't know what you're doing, though. What's your new job?
Oh, so I work at Schwann's.
Oh, I thought he was going to say man whore.
So I'm a route sales representative, so I drive the truck, and I don't like to
You drive that truck, baby. You drive that truck.
Groceries to them, and help make sure that they're getting all the food that they want, and try and get them to buy more food.
That's right, Swans. Yeah. Okay. Now is the pay better?
Food is awesome too. Like, it's really good food. Like, it's a little pricey, but it's
he really wants to move
really
up
good,
quick.
high quality food. Best steaks I've ever had.
Yeah, he's going up there real quick.
Macaroni and cheese I've ever had. Like,
clean your nose, Danny. Clean your nose.
No,
is the pay better?
Before I started working there, my family's been buying Schwann's my entire life. Like, it's good food.
Is the pay better?
Yeah. So I'm making like $140 a day plus commission, and the more sales I get, the more commission I get. So if I average like $2,000 a day, I can get like 9% commission off of that.
Do you have to dress sexy?
Yeah.
Hey, I was gonna say, look, he didn't say nothing. He just smiled. So, down.
Hey, look, man.
I got my
I
hair.
always get sexy. My face.
See?
Yeah, that's what they call him. SB out in the field, sexy bitch. I'm a sexy bitch, and I'll sell your swans. Well, I'm glad.
But I mean, like, I just like it. I like driving, and so I just get to drive around, listen to music, and sing all day, and then go meet some awesome people, hand them their food, talk about stuff for a little bit, and then go back on my way to driving around.
They said that they need like 100,000 truck drivers because everyone retired and stuff when the virus happened and stuff. They said that's why. I mean, you can even look. I mean, the ships aren't even coming in. They're way out in the ocean waiting their turn because they don't have like the trucks and stuff to load up and get going.
Well, there's another part of that though, my friend. The fact that a lot of the ports are in California, where the problem is, and the fact that California did something against independent contractors, whether they be photographers or truckers or whatever, there's some new where independent contractors really got screwed in California.
Yeah, because California likes to say that they're trying to, hurt the big businesses, but the only thing they actually do is hurt all the small businesses.
I'm on someone else's stream, so I can't say it's an S-hole, but it's an S-hole. It is. We ruined it. All those goofy ideas sound good on paper. All those goofy ideas sound good on paper, but in reality, it just ruins everything. All right, cut it out. This is not a cartoon world. Stop with your fantasies, okay? It's not going to happen. All right, kumbaya. It's not going to happen. You know.
Yeah.
So
I remember that song. But all right, let's get off of here. It's 3 hours and 14 minutes.
Yeah, brother. Hey, glad I got to get on the street for the first time now.
Hey, I'm very happy.
Even with the buzz.
Yes. Hey, we got up to, numbers are big because my numbers never get that big, but I think we were up to like 34, 35
nice.
at one time. So, yeah, we got up there. It's pretty good. So,
there we go. Well, I'm going to see you Saturday, right?
Yes, for sure.
Yes. Okay. You got it. All right. Hey, Danny, good to see you, brother.
Good to see you too, man.
I don't see you tomorrow or the next day. Have a great holiday.
Yeah, you guys have
I think I might be able to
Christmas.
make your stream tomorrow.
Oh, you should jump up too.
Saturday.
Yeah, come on. It's a blast, dude. It's a way to get out your adultness. I'm serious. It's fun.
I might actually, since I'm off tomorrow, I might do my normally scheduled stream at 2 in the afternoon.
Do it.
Be at work.
Change that because now I have a new schedule. So I don't know if I'm going to switch to Saturdays or Sundays. I'll probably do like a Saturday afternoon stream because I feel like there's some openings there.
Just do whatever you want. People, hey, do like I do. I get in where I fit in. That's it.
Yeah.
I try. What I do is I check YouTube and see if anyone's on. If no one's on, I go on. If somebody, let's say somebody's on, I'll wait if they're almost done. Like who was on? There was someone on just before me, and they were going off, and I was like, all right, perfect time for me to go on.
I mean, you started around the same time as KG Tropicals, actually, but I picked you over him because I like you better.
Well, thank you. But see, that's what I'm saying. KG Tropicals, he's a beast. I'm not going to take nobody from him. And it's like, people that look.
It doesn't matter.
I think watch his replay.
I think we worry about that a little too much. I mean, when you got free time, look. Sometimes
his live stream would stop listening to me. So it's like, okay, I will. I'll listen to Brian.
Sometimes you just. Hey, I got a free moment. I feel like talking to anybody. If 2 or 3 people show up or 40 people show up, it's it's not like it's nothing personal towards whoever else. Look, I got a free moment. I got something I want to talk about, or I just feel like talking to other people. I feel a little lonely today. I feel like getting on and something wrong with that.
It really does work. That's why I like coming on your channel, and that's why I paid now I paid for the whole year because StreamYard did a half off.
Mm-hmm.
So I paid for a year.
It's worth it. It's worth it.
$10 a month instead of $20.
It's worth it.
Yeah. So I was like, as much as I'm enjoying this is really cool. So I'll pay for half off. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Plus, you get to put your own little, your own little backgrounds, your own little things. Plus, you can save and take certain clips out of things you want. It's definitely worth it. StreamYard is definitely worth the money, I would say.
Yeah,
so wait,
I gotta learn how to do the thumbnails.
Use the black background.
You can use any background you want.
You need to get yourself a Detroit Shrimp, a Motor City Aquatics background.
Yeah, I know. I just got to learn how to do it. I don't know how to, I'm not savvy. I got to get savvy. I got to get somebody to teach me how to do it. That's all. Because the Shrimp does all these cool. Everybody does these great thumbnails and.
So I actually got the app that I use from. Oh my gosh! Now why am I blanking on his name?
I got a guy.
Ochart. I got mine from Ben Ochart. It's the PixArt app on your phone, like PICS Art, PixArt. It's a great little kind of Photoshop type app where you can add text, stickers, add images on top of images, stuff like that. It's pretty good. I use it to make all my thumbnails now.
PI what?
PICS Art. Just one word, PixArt.
Which symbol is it?
It's the one on top. PixArt photo and video editor thing.
All right. Now I can upload this on the StreamYard?
So you use the PixArt and you can like take a picture and you can basically make your own background using it, and then you just set that image as your background for StreamYard.
Oh, okay. So I can upload it on my computer.
Yeah, I think you could. No, you go into stream. You go into StreamYard.
Or
You go into
do it through your phone, even. I think
you go into StreamYard. You go into branding, and
Yeah.
then where the countdown is, you can upload video clips. You can upload a whole bunch of pictures that you can change to your background. You can upload an overlay which has your logo on top of everybody
You can
else's
get
stuff.
rid of that little like StreamYard.
Yeah,
symbol
you
that
put your logo where it says StreamYard.
Your own Motor City Aquatiks.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So that's banners. Yeah, it's got brands.
Yeah, banners is where you put that little scroll underneath. It says, the one that says Motor City Aquatics, I'll do anything for money. You put that at the bottom.
Yeah, that's hot.
Yeah. So you spend a little time in there, you'll be all right. But basically,
I'll even use KY. Yeah.
Any thumb. I prefer Crisco. Any thumb.
You can edit all that stuff
Yeah.
outside of the stream. Like you can just even go to like one of your old past streams and just enter the
And you bring it in,
video again, and you can like edit all that stuff.
All right. Yeah, that's cool. That's just what I need, because it's not. See, what I like to do is get something super cool and use it for a long time.
Yeah.
I'm not one to change it all the time, but just so it looks really cool. Because see, that's the thing, is that people are used to seeing, like a thumbnail. That's all the time. Then
Brand. It's brand identification.
Yes. It catches their eye.
I mean, not to be all YouTubey about it, but that's very important. Brand identification.
I do
That's
plan
what
to
they say,
keep doing my random streams here and there whenever nobody else is streaming, but I do want to get set up on an actual, like, I stream every Saturday at 2 o'clock or something like that, so I can just create a thumbnail and then have people just keep coming back.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all.
But I have a schedule I can actually
well.
schedule.
It's the only reason I pick Saturday night at 9:30 is because I know I'm home at Saturday night at 9:30. I don't have a life. It's the only Sunday morning I got stuff to do. Sunday night I got to go to bed early, or I got stuff to do to prepare for the week. Friday night I'm exhausted from work. Every other day during the week I'm getting home at 8, 9 o'clock, and I'm exhausted. You know what it's like, dude? Spend a day welding. When you get home, bending metal, welding, doing that, you're tired as fuck. I've worked other jobs that aren't like that. It's not the same. It's not the same. You're like, you get home, you can sit in a chair and just be like, if people walk up to you, are you all right? No, I welded for the last 8 hours. I'm in the zone.
Yeah.
You get in that welding fog. It's hard to explain. You know what I'm talking about, especially when it's hot. That's it.
When I do top offs, I'd like to start a stream because it makes it interesting. I don't go, God, I got more. Let me finish tomorrow. I could sit here and do 30 tanks in a live stream. I can do the whole room and then be like, all right, I'm good. I'm done. I spent the night doing a live stream, talking with great people, and got all my things stopped off.
If you can do that, that's a plus.
Yeah.
I got to run around with hose to hose to hose.
No, that's what I'm saying. I did that. I put that 1/4-inch line from 70 feet away. I got the little pump. Well, it's not little, but I hook it all up and I pump it. And I got the line run on my ceiling, hidden, real nice, tucked away. And then it comes over here, and that's what I get up and keep moving tank to tank, is a 1/4-inch line, the refrigerator line.
See, that's my problem. I keep doing my top offs with the big fat line.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, so when I go to move it, I got to have a 1 gallon bucket. I go boom from tank to tank to tank to tank to tank to tank.
I fill up, like, if I do RO, I got a trash can full. If I do the Neos, like I was doing earlier when I started, I fill the 5-gallon bucket up over there, water, just plug it in, and I sit over here, and 5 gallons goes a long way. When it runs out, I go over there.
Yeah,
fill it
that sounds
up,
good. I gotta taper it down. All right, listen, brother, I gotta go because I'm about to pee myself.
All right,
I will see you. Thanks for having me, man.
Merry Christmas. Thank you.
I'll talk to you on
for
Christmas.
coming up and making the night.
Well, hey, I always have a good time with you.
All right.
All right, guys.
You guys have a blessed weekend. True.
Hi. I think Brian hit the wrong button. Well, I could stay or I could leave. I think I'm just going to leave. Bye, everybody.